One day you'll see somehow the world will change for me.
It feels so wonderful.
And we're here at the most wonderful esports arena tonight on Fortnite Frenzy. I am Derek Chicken Cup, and we got Yasso over here, JC Yasso. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Derek. How about yourself?
I don't know, actually. I don't know how I
Alright.
feel. I just want to feel some Fortnite right now, baby. I'm excited for tonight. We're going to be having a whole lot of fun.
Yep.
And on top of that, this is week 6. So that means that next week is going to be double points, and the week after that is going to be the final season and the final double points. And then we could see who could round out the top one person to get the
It's top two.
top two.
From each location, and it is double points this week as well. But yeah, it's honestly extremely exciting. If I'm a little flush right now, apologies. I was out, before we went live. Derek was out there trying to sweep me off my feet. So
Yeah.
He's a sweetheart. But yeah, it's going to be a good time. We got plenty of Fortnite action for you guys ahead of us here as we'll get right into the action. I believe we're going to Fort Worth or Tulsa to kick things off tonight, as we usually do, because they're, right in the heat of things out there. So we'll kick it off with some very important games here very soon.
Some quick housekeeping things, Rule.
Yes.
What do you win from from winning the whole circuit? Well, thanks for asking, Chicken Cup. You'll get a
Please
sweet.
tell me more.
You'll get a sweet Esports Arena jersey with anyone's name on the back, so you could be like your mom or like Joe or even your gamer tag, which is the best thing about it.
Joe who?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Joe Mama, come on.
But you could get that plus $300, I believe. Also
For first
winning.
place, yeah.
Yeah, and this is going to be very, very hyped. We're gonna be seeing a lot of different players coming out here.
Yeah.
Just like last week, we saw a lot of players, get some really cool far range snipes, some really good build battles, and things like that. So, what do you think that you're gonna see? Oh wait, I think we're gonna go to standings.
Yeah, we do have the standings for you right now. I'm excited. We're still players. I think the cool thing now is we're really going to start to see our players really settled on the new map. They've had a couple of weeks to play on it, really get used to things, kind of figure out the lay of the land, and what are their favorite drops, what kind of paths are they trying to take, when they're rotating, and really kind of just settle in and understand exactly what they're looking for on a game-to-game basis. So I think with that understanding comes players that are now maybe willing to take more risks. They understand the map better, so their moves are going to be more calculated, more with a little more strategy behind them. And so I think that just elevates the play. The more that all these players get to play on the latest patch and really get comfortable, I think the play just improves from a week-by-week basis. We are running through our standings right now.
Yeah, with a few housekeeping things. Max in first place with 40 points. He has a substantial lead, but High Distortion with second place, also with Crispy on third place, both tied with 22, Rapper in 21, and then rounding off the bottom 4 is Spectro, Dripping on Ice, Aussie, and Raven 101. These 2 through 4 spots are so close. Anybody could actually make it if they do good this week and the next 2 weeks where it's double point week.
Yeah, this
week and next week are double points?
And then it's the finals in week 8.
Ooh.
Spicy.
Super spicy.
Yeah, so this week is extremely important because, you talk about Orange County in particular, it's less than 20 points that separates 4th place from 1st. So it's extremely important to get the wins now when you can. One thing to note, Max and High Distortion were our 2 representatives from Orange County last season. They're sitting at the top, but Kirby and Rapper trying to challenge them. Meanwhile, we did just see Dynamite up there with our Oakland standings. We didn't see them last week, I believe, but we should see them return this week, so we may get to see no Oakland action. Never mind. Production says that's a negative, Ghost Rider, so the pattern is full.
But we'll see Roosevelt with Too Cool and Zerfix tied with 32 points. Anything can make or break. This is a very, very close game. Very high risk, high reward games coming up. And then rounding off the bottom rest of the standings with Crazy Shark City, Clapped, Little Savage, Aiden, Lightning, and Extra Cosmic, rounding out with 10 through 4 points. Despite them getting like a huge 20-point deficit from the first two standing people, it's anybody game. So they could come out from the woodworks, get two first places in a row, and probably make up that huge lost spots. But we're gonna go over to Spokane Valley again to go to bed triggered with 31 points, Affixi 29 points, Tiddle Ty Dollars with 20, Hellish with 10, and rounding out your bottom four are Toxic Overload, Code, NBC Crispy, So Bad 321, and Fuzzy. We actually saw last week that a Fix School and the other top player
Go to bed triggered.
they go to bed triggered in a super close game, and some stuff like that. And we're going over to Fort Worth with Buffalo 1, 2, 3, 4, 26 points, leading the charge, followed by Pearson and Noteville with 16 points, and Eardrip, PG Roman, and YOLO Complex, Lazulsi, and at Lopsero 18th, rounding out your bottom. I believe 6, 5.
Yeah, and it'll be really interesting. Hopefully, we get to see some of these top matchups again. You mentioned Tutu Cool and Zerfix. That was a matchup we got to see a week ago, and hopefully we get to see that again because the top of the standings are super tight over there. Afakasi and Go to Bed Triggered, definitely another marquee matchup there. And then hopefully in Tulsa, we've got the Lazy Train and Rex leading the standings. A bit of a gap as you go down to Knight Rider in third place at 14 points, but you got to remember a win this week gets you 20 points with those double points. And if Knight Rider or maybe Live and Lies in fourth, if they can get a win this week, it totally shifts kind of the landscape of the race here in Tulsa. But Lazy Train and Rex are definitely feeling pretty comfortable with the way they've played throughout this season, accruing as much points as they have, and hopefully, really one win for either of them this week or next week pretty much secures them. There's almost no way for anybody to catch up at that point. So really hoping to have a good performance then this week so that they can feel safe heading towards finals 2 weeks from today. Some exciting action, though, today. We'll let you know as soon as we're ready for our first matchup where we are headed and who we will see. But let's just go to you right now, Chicken Cup.
Yeah.
You did some Smash last night.
Yeah, I did.
It was a good time. How are you feeling? Just how's you scratching the esports itch right now? Is it feeling pretty good?
I am.
All you need.
I think I really have this itch that Fortnite right over here could really get it for me. I'm very excited. We're gonna actually hop into Tulsa right now, and I don't know. I'm just really excited to see how these players got comfortable with the map in a week, because you could see really the stark contrast with something changing really fast, and it's just new, and everybody's kind of like playing very safe or very not optimally. We saw that yesterday a lot with all these Terry Bogards, actually, that just got released just, I believe, 2 days ago. 2 days ago on the 6th for Smash, and we're just already seeing him being played a lot, but not to the fullest extent. Just like in Fortnite, if right when the new patch drops, nobody really knows what they're doing until a few weeks in advance. And since it has been a few weeks, I feel we'll see a lot more tighter game plan from a lot of these veterans.
Yeah, definitely seeing these guys settle in. We're getting ready. Players are waiting to get into lobby here, so we should be ready to go for our first match of the day here in just a few minutes. It looks like we've got Ryder and Rex in this one out in Tulsa. So shout out to everybody out at our Tulsa location. Thanks so much for coming out this week. Hope you guys are having a good time, as well as all of our locations. And do want to remind you before we drop into this first game, we can bring up the little lower third for you. If you guys need any information about us here for Fortnite Frenzy, any of the other leagues we run, anything else going on at Esports Arena, make sure to head to that link at the bottom of your screen, esportsarena.com/Walmart. You can get all the info you need about our weekly leagues and Esports Arena as a whole. And hey, if you're in the Nashville or Kansas City area, definitely going to want to check out those links. Remember, we got new locations coming to you this very month. So definitely make sure to go check out that link. Get all the information that you need. We're extremely excited here at Esports Arena to be coming into new markets and coming to see all of you all across the country, and really are looking forward to getting to get those boots on the ground and be a part of these growing esports communities. So we're super excited to get out to these new locations. But we're ready to transition into our first game of the day. And
let's go. They're already talking about getting a FAMAS, as my friend would like to say, and who plays Call of Duty back in the day. He called it the famous. Oh wait, kick him.
mute him.
Kick him right now.
Oh, there we go. Okay, he dropped out. Appreciate it. Thank you. We got Armando and Rex. Armando dropping right now just over Weeping Woods. He's got a mark just a little bit west of that location. And we're ready to go here. It's a 5-1 lead here
in this
in losers' quarters.
I don't think anybody else is dropping in with him than we could see. But what do you think would be the play here? Just get guns and then instantly try to rotate, or just get as many supplies as possible and then try to rotate?
I mean, Armando can be patient here. He's got the 5-1 lead in game 2, so he should be feeling pretty comfortable to start things off. So, I mean, if I'm Armando, I'm probably a little more willing to be a little greedy, just wait for kind of a loadout that you're really looking for and just bide your time. I don't think there's any reason for him to rush. Meanwhile, you know, Rex, on the other hand, probably feeling a little pressure, looking to grab an early gun, head to maybe a little bit more populated area and start getting kills because, you know, you can be too patient. Obviously, you don't want to die early because that eliminates, you know, your entire possibility to make a comeback. But I think if you're too patient, then you may run out of options, not get quite enough kills here. And you know Armando isn't going to make it easy on you, so he's just going to full loot here out at Log Jam, clear this place out, get all the mats that he needs, and then maybe look to rotate. He's also right on the edge of the circle, too, so Armando's actually going to feel super comfortable to take his time right now. He's in no rush to go anywhere.
Exactly. He's just wanting to play the longer game, going out, wanting to live longer, and he's going to get a very good purple submachine gun, but knows that he's getting shot up right now. Let's see what the play is.
Rex is going to be loving this. Little shot from the bolt, and he pulls out the FAMAS here.
Oh,
he's getting pressured from
that
two
duo.
players.
That's the very huge situation here in these types of tournaments. This is always going to be usually a 2v1 situation, and this really tests the players out in their flexibility on going up against multiple people. Rex coming in with 2 kills, and Armando in a kind of a bad spot right now, even though he has advantage with the editing system.
Couple good shots with attack there, gets some solid damage. Now he's just trying to get high ground. He lost it, but that first player pushed down low. Now he's gonna get up top, gets the knock. Good job here from Armando. Now he just needs to deal with the teammate as he gets the first kill. He's got eyes on him down here. It looks like he's gonna build and maybe go to heal up his shields. They're both kind of spying each other right now. Armando just playing patiently. Will loot up that dead player and maybe look to push aggressively. He's going to try and get up on top.
Yes,
builds
high
on
ground,
favor.
fantastic. Utilizing his high ground to the fullest extent. Able to pick that 2v1 up with relative ease. There was some shoddy stuff going on over there. Like, he messed up a few builds trying to get on top of the roof, but a very solid play coming over here. Plus 2 kills, keeping that, I believe, 4-kill lead.
Yep. Maintaining that gap right now, so up 7-3. Rex. Oh, and no, Rex goes down. Just notice here, Rex has actually been down here, so this should be the win for Armando. And we talked about Rex was actually one of the top players in the rankings in Tulsa, but getting eliminated this early really hurts him. Yeah, losers quarters.
That's, I believe, only 1 to 2 points or something like that, because losers quarters is, I believe, top 8 still. But, ooh, fantastic. Getting a blue
tack out of the river.
I mean, yeah, blue tack.
Picking up all kinds of good stuff here with the harpoon gun. What?
Ooh, what? What are these drops that he's getting?
He just pulled out an AUG with the harpoon gun? Armando.
And another purple.
Oh, okay. I think that was maybe the one he. No, it's.
No.
What is going on, Armando?
He's got a blue fish. He's just getting so much mileage off of this harpoon gun, getting so much just stuff. He's just gonna go and also recharge his shields by going over in that sewage pipe, I believe.
Yeah, he's heading over to Slurpy Swamp here. We'll get him the free full shields as long as he's willing to kind of bide his time and stand in the river, get those shields healed up here.
Opts to actually just keep going through. He's already maxed out, and getting a really good, well-placed pinata.
blue pistol.
These are really, really good. What's that full shield? Armando already looking so good. He could actually go into the later part of mid game and really just dominate that.
Yeah, and Armando really just feels like, he's gonna play this one out. Already, he's got the lead as we can see on the screen, 7-3 in kills, and Rex is down. So he's already got the dub, but he's gonna look for a little extra icing on that cake. He's hearing some shots to his east. See if he can find these players. A little bit of builds going on. Looks like they're just outside of circle.
Oh,
but one
unfortunately
player's here.
missing the shot, but able to reactionary build up his little base, seeing if he could third party this this fight real fast.
A lot of pressure coming onto this player is.
Oh no, not having a
him.
support under him and having to take that good bit of fall damage, but still having edit pressure and high ground on this player.
Trying to get up high, gets the edit, drops down, gets the knock. Good job.
Fantastic from Armando. Looking very, very dominant in this game number 2. He already won, but he's just wanting to try to get the Battle Royale victory.
All right, we are going to come back to us. Congrats there for Armando. He grabs that 8th kill. As we already know, he's taking the win and will move on out there in Tulsa. And sadly, Rex out early on in the day. That one's going to sting. Obviously, his trek is not done as he can look to come back a week from now and grab 20 points next week. But that definitely
hurts him now in the standings. But going over to Fort Worth, this player actually dropped down, getting 2 shields.
He's got a couple of big pots to start. That's great, as he's also got the purple AR. It appears we're ready to transition into the start of this game out in Fort Worth. We are right into the action out here. It's actually our top player out in Fort Worth. We've got Buffalo 1, 2, 3, 4 playing, not on stream as of yet.
Ooh,
I don't
this
believe.
is a pad player, so that means he gets a little bit extra aim assist, and I really like him getting the golden shotgun already this early. Such a deadly weapon overall in close quarter combat, and as you know, early game it's always going to be close quarter combat. Mid game is going to be a little bit more far range sniper combat, and late game is when you really have to do the build combat and the really weird like close quarter system again.
Yeah, we do have Ninja right here up against Buffalo 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get an update from production here in a moment. Not sure what point of the bracket we are at, but this is game number 1 and a beautiful start here for Ninja. He's got the gold pump, he's got the blue bolt action, and actually going to elect to leave what I believe was a purple P90 there.
I thought that looked like a I didn't really get to see it, but I thought it was just a purple sniper rifle. However, if it was purple, he'd instantly pick it up. So
yeah, so it may have been just a gun he wasn't looking for. Maybe the AUG. So maybe just electing to hold on to the resources he's got. He really is covering all his bases at this point. You were kind of mentioning how the range of combat shifts throughout the game, and he's got it all covered. He's got his close range with the spaz, he's got the mid range with his green AR, and then long range with his bolt. So Ninja feeling pretty comfortable here in the early game as he's moving around the edge of the circle, and another player who has got plenty of time to work with. There's no pressure to move to the zone. He can loot out as much as he pleases.
Exactly.
Where he's at and build up those mats.
He's just looking really, really strong right now. Just really content with playing it a lot slower because he's not in a rush. This is still just game number 1. He's that's like the really cool thing about being on having the same amount of kills is, all right, how are you going to play? How's my opponent going to play? Are they going to go for instant kills first, high risk, high reward, and that will cause me to play high risk, high reward, or are they both going to play relatively slow? But Buffalo, being our top player in Fort Worth for a reason, is opting to play slow in this game number 1.
Yep, both Buffalo and Ninja taking their time right now. No kills on either of them as Ninja Going to kind of move counterclockwise here around the edge of the circle, see if maybe there's another POI that he wants to hit and loot out, as the circle is 45 seconds away from closing. Still very early in the game, but already down to 34 players, so there's still going to be plenty of space for players to work with, considering how early we're down to this. Yeah, it's... I mean, he's already got 2 medkits, so it's honestly unnecessary, especially with the 2 inventory slots it takes up. He's already got a big pot and the 2 medkits, so I think, honestly, Ninja's feeling plenty comfortable right now with the meds that he's working with, so just kind of unnecessary. But is super, super valuable in terms of, like, team environments, and if you have the inventory space, you aren't sitting on the meds, it's actually super valuable because of kind of the unlimited ammo there. So...
yeah, it's just so fast that you could pull out while trying to reset in a very tight situation too. But he isn't really in any trouble at the moment. He's not finding himself in any trouble for the foreseeable future, and is just trying to get something to replace the green AR, because he has really, really good weapons for close range and far range capabilities. However, that mid-range spot where if somebody's on top of a hill or something like that is going to be a tough spot for him. Opts not to take the shot, doesn't want to get into a super long-range team fight right now, because, again, if he does shoot and that person has a duo partner with him at the moment, that's a 2v1.
He's thinking about it, but Ninja's still biding his time here as he may look to cross over. He's going to go for a bit of a swim. He's taking his time, though, so no rush.
Doesn't want to alert the other players at all, because if he could see them, they could see him potentially.
Yeah, it looks like a Ninja trying to spot out maybe if there's a teammate nearby. Looks like this player's just out here going fishing.
Yeah, they're just exploring. They're just playing the game.
Yeah.
Don't ruin their game, Ninja. Come on. Yeah, see, look, they're just fishing. Aw.
Oh, gonna miss with the first shot from the bolt, and that player will immediately start to build.
Building a little bit slower. However, fantastic shot, 105 damage.
Yeah, that'll break the shields quickly. And Ninja now gonna maybe look to push here,
knowing that he has his opponent in a defensive position, and he's able to push the disadvantage state.
Working his way out here onto the Isle of the Storm, and maybe looks to jump across. No, he's gonna build and play this mid-range as the player is swimming actually right to him. He was able to get a little more shields back, but we'll see if Ninja can make it work now as the build's gonna go up. Ninja gonna try and get the high ground here. Shots coming out from the opponent player, and that means he'll have to reset in this fight.
But really, really good with his build, picking up all these build strategies. Ooh, fantastic from the other player too, just breaking it down right when he builds it up. But fantastic, breaking that shield, getting some really good damage, knowing that his opponent doesn't have any more shields now. Opts for a close range play with the golden shotgun.
Ooh, misses with the first shot from the pump here, drops down and actually can't land anything with the air. Now trying to get up on top once more, misses again, but is able to finish it off there. Not doing much work there, sadly, with his gold pump, but doesn't matter. He's able to upgrade to a blue AR now, and Ninja going to be feeling a lot better. A little scary there for a moment, but is able to grab his first kill. But
yeah, but you see Buffalo having 4 kills. It took so long for Ninja just to get that one. Ooh. And opting to go over to Salty Springs.
Eat a little fish, heal up that health.
He's getting all these achievements. I don't know if Ninja has been playing a lot recently. He's been also getting a lot of...
There's all the game-by-game ones now.
Oh, okay.
With the new Battle Pass, there's so many just game-by-game missions for experience. But now Ninja, kind of with the loadout he's working with at this point, is actually going to be feeling really comfortable. Still sitting on plenty of meds here, able to upgrade that AR, and he's going to be feeling a lot more comfortable. Going to grab some more mats. He's actually very low. That fight cost him all of his wood. He's still got
quite a bit of woods
metal
going into that fight too.
So yeah, that cost him a lot of material. So he's going to be heavily focused on farming up here as he heads kind of southwest into the Weeping Woods here. There'll be plenty of wood for him to grab. We'll just have to see if he runs into any players. Still down by 3 kills, so going to have to make up some ground, but it is just game 1 here of losers. Oh, and that's interesting to note. we finally got we got the stage of the bracket up. This is losers quarters, so Buffalo actually took a loss early in the day and playing from a deficit here, looking to keep the day
bring it
alive,
back.
but
Yeah.
not the start that you're kind of looking for from your top player out of Fort Worth.
Yeah, but let's see if Ninja could make the upset. So far, he's been playing pretty clean, pretty safe. Won that fight, and is just opting to recoup, rebuild, and get ready for the late game because he knows he can't really fight anybody right now in the mid game at the moment because everybody's kind of just doing whatever. And we're already down to 19 players also. So transitioning into late game really has to be a top priority now. But it's really, really interesting. Like, what do you think about these types of plays of just, or what do you think about these types of games of just going from super, super fast to slower pace, gathering resources and stuff like that?
I mean, it's fine here from Ninja. I think this is just him recognizing that, you know, he may be down in kills, but it's just game one. He doesn't have to stress too much. He doesn't have to force it. And I think this is really just Ninja looking at it as I'm content to collect mats right now. I've got a good setup to play late, and I can really kind of deal with a lot of different approaches from enemy players. So I think he's just comfortable at this point. He's willing to go to late game, go down to 15, 10 players, and try and rack up your kills, then see what Buffalo does. So I think it's the right approach here from Ninja. He's going to get the mats, continue to just upgrade whatever items he can, and just bide his time here, kind of wait for the players to come to him. Because the other thing he's having to work with, too, is the circle's still really big for how many players we have left, down to 17, but only the first circle has closed. So they're going to be really spread out. He's really going to be kind of forced to hunt for people at this point. So I think the patient approach here from Ninja means that he'll take it. People will come to him eventually, and he'll work for the kills then.
Exactly. He's just kind of biding his time, waiting till the right opportunity to actually strike. So far, no action going on within the circle, just because, like again, you said before, it's still so spread out, and it's still trying to. Oh, Buffalo
and
going
that's
down.
huge. Now Ninja's going to be feeling great with Buffalo going down. That means
really
Ninja's just kind of playing with house money at this point.
Hitting the feet, 105 damage, and
that's going to be
fantastic
the Elam.
snipe. That player might have been lagging out. That player might have just been standing there, did not build at all.
Or maybe Ninja was just had a couple of sick shots,
Exactly,
maybe just
two
hard
super
outplayed.
sick shots. It's like, that was like the barrel of fish, and he was the guy with the gun.
They did a Mythbusters episode about that.
Yeah.
It's apparently not that easy to shoot fish in a barrel.
Yeah, it's hard. So that was very, very good. But I really want to see his play of rotating over to his down teammate, because if you see your teammate being downed, that means there's people over there that are fighting or that he heavily damaged. So why not go over there and pick up the kills that he failed to get, It's kind of like getting the scraps of, like, unfinished McDonald's.
I'm going to clean up your leftovers real fast, Buffalo.
Exactly.
We do have to note Buffalo up to 5 kills, so was able to grab one more before going down here. So it's a 3-kill lead for Buffalo. But Ninja, one of 12 players left on the server. He's got a great setup now, working his way through these builds over at Slurpy Swamp, sitting at a full 200 health here with 100 shields and 100 HP. And he's going to get up high and maybe do some work with the blue bolt here. Not sure if he hears someone in the area. He's going to work his way down.
So far, not really anything going around Slippery Swamp. All the other players having just a field day outside of the circle, just getting so much supplies. I really want to see Ninja go around, actually mine a lot more materials, because he only has about 500, 600 materials, whereas everybody else might have upwards to, half a thousand or something like that, or like 1,500.
Yeah, and the one thing that Ninja can kind of feel comfortable about is the circle's coming to him. Slurpy Swamp, pretty centrally located right now. It's a pretty safe bet that the final circles will close in onto this POI, so he can really kind of start to set up shop here, and we'll have to see. He's just moved around, seeing if he hears anybody, but nobody's in the area quite yet. So I think just wasting time a little bit here. I'd like to see him, as you mentioned, go grab some mats, set up for the fight that you know is coming, because the way the circle's set up, they're going to come to you eventually. So got to see Ninja maybe with a little more proactive approach here. He's going to kind of peek out to the northwest, see if he sees anyone coming that way. He's got that blue bolt to work with, and he spots a duo here.
Oh, opting to not go for the headshot. But that's what I mean.
Maybe look at the third party?
Yeah, he had so much time to go around, get more mats, because the thing is, you might think you're good enough. You might think it's like, oh, hey, I have enough stuff to, you know, to fight. But you're never going to know if there's going to be a third party, if there's going to be a fourth party, or even if you just run out because you
maybe
misclick.
Maybe a fifth.
Yeah.
Even six.
Exactly. You might misclick and stuff like that, getting
all
a few.
Of the parties.
Yeah, you just got a few, and opts to not try to go for that 1v2 and really just wants a third, try to see if he could get a third party in going, or just trying to scout out those scrounging players going around, being a little bit late outside of the map, like that one.
Very conservative approach here from a Ninja. He's circling around outside the edge of the next circle.
4 people and did not take a shot. He has a really good really good patience on his trigger finger. If that was anybody else that does not have any patience, insta shot.
Yeah, but will it work out here? 10 players left. Ninja being one of those. Needs to try and close this 3-kill gap as much as he can. Because really, I mean, if you're a Ninja and you die and you don't get any more kills in this game, you've really wasted a huge opportunity with Buffalo going down so early. But that's a good shot from down range.
Maybe maybe he could see the other player, the one that he just shot, maybe mistaken that player that was just running, that Ninja just shot at as the third party. But getting into a quick build battle over here, Ninja opting to straight up use a lot of his resources, only having to opt for low ground just because he instantly ran out of resources. This is what I mean by during the time while he was in the circle, getting resources was so huge.
Missing with the pump, it's just not on for him today, and he's gonna go
tagged
down.
Yeah, he missed his first shot. He missed a lot of his other AR shots, and unfortunately, he just had to bite the bullet. You know, at that point, he ran out of. He couldn't maintain high ground because he didn't have enough materials, nor did he have a lot of room to work with, I'd say, to expand out his build.
Really rough there from Ninja. Would have liked to see, you know, a little more forethought there in terms of gathering those mats and stuff, and then maybe a little more aggression because, you know, things don't work out, goes down, isn't able to take advantage of the opportunity, and now that means that's a big hole that he's got to dig himself out of. You know, you can say, oh, 3 kills isn't all that much. He already got 2 that last game, but you know Buffalo's going to come in, look to add to that 5-kill total, and isn't going to make it easy on Ninja in this second game. So we're going to have to see a little more proactivity from Ninja if he wants to close the gap and not go out here, because remember, losers quarters, double elimination, so a loss here means Ninja is done for the day, and you know, we know Buffalo, no slouch, a consistent performer out in Fort Worth, and is going to be ready to go here for this next game. And hello to everybody in Twitch chat. Exaxia?
Yeah,
or just Axia, hello.
But I'm really excited for this one because we saw last game that he went for a more conservative approach, but he wasn't conservative enough. He really tried to get kills. So since he's behind, he's going to be having to be the one, he's going to have to be the playmaker. So when you're always behind in games, to try to make up that lost ground, you have to do something sick, or you have to do something super crazy just to make up that lost ground. So I'm really hoping that he goes for a little bit more of an explosive game to try to close the gap.
Yeah.
But I feel that Buffalo being in the lead right now, he's just already looking pretty. He's going to just tack on that lead for so long.
Shout out to all you epic gamers out there, snipers, diapers.
Hey man, you can't say it. You have to call them gamers.
Gamers. Sugar to Shay.
All right, but dropping in at...
Where are we at? He's got a mark down, but...
Opts to not go for his own mark, seeing that it's a highly populated area. Really wants to go for a little bit more conservative approach again, going over for this lone unmarked house. So, what'd you eat this morning?
What did I eat this morning?
Yeah.
Nothing. I did not have anything to eat until I got here to work.
Yeah, I didn't eat anything the whole day too.
I had some za when I got here though.
Really?
Some za.
They had that here?
I had a little za in the freezer that I heated up.
Oh.
That was pretty good.
I don't have a freezer.
Oh.
Yeah, I have to put salt on all my just like a pirate.
What are you just just making beef jerky out of everything? And
Exactly,
stuff?
dude. Have you had?
Are we on a pirate ship like 400 years ago?
Exactly. So, just reviewing some like history stuff, you know, being a pirate and all.
I'm thinking about going to Esports Arena. Sugar to Shay, you should do that.
You know, instead of
say hi.
thinking about doing it, you should go
Yeah.
to Esports Arena because you know we have other really cool things too that you could go out. So after Esports Arena, you could go to 24-hour fitness. Whoa, no rest between sets, baby. You can see the logo over there. Whoa, you could get swole. You could show everybody your epic gamer gains.
It's all about the epic gamer gains.
Yeah, and then afterwards you go home when everything's closed. Even though 24-hour fitness is 24 hours, you could just, you know, go home, put on
Good
your
point.
sweet HyperX peripherals, and game out to some Fortnite. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a gamer.
Poggers.
I'm a
PogChamp.
hip young old person.
I heard you say last night. I was watching the stream briefly. I heard you say the full Pog champion. You're like, that's not very Pog champion.
That is not very Pog champion of you. That's not a Poggers.
That made me laugh just a little bit. What games do they compete other than Fortnite? We've got.
Well, glad you asked. We got Monday Night League of Legends.
Yep.
Whoa! So you could grab your friends and, you know, just play, like, meet other summoners on the Rift. You got Tuesday FPS, so that means Overwatch. That means Call of Duty. That means Apex Legends. Yeah, we got Wednesday night fights. That's every single, well, not every single fighting game, but
it's honestly a ton of fighting games.
Yeah,
especially if you come to Santa Ana, guys. We've got Tekken 7, Soul Calibur 6, Street Fighter 5. We've got Eunice, BB Tag, Smash Ultimate, all those kinds of games. But
Yeah.
what do we have on Thursdays?
Super Smash Thursdays with yo boy Chicken Cup. Let's go.
Yes, my number one weeb. My
I'm not a
favorite
weeb, dude. What do you?
Your Twitter feed, your Twitter says otherwise.
What is my Twitter? I don't even know what my Twitter is. Wait a minute.
Go follow my man at Chicken Cup. There's no E in chicken.
Exactly.
follow my
And
man.
then what do we have Friday?
What do production? What do we have on Friday? I always forget.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I think it was that like
They
really
they
like
tell
that
me-
really cool like looter shooter game like Borderlands or something like that. I don't know. There's like
Oh, it's Fortnite.
oh
That's
huh.
right.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go. But yeah, all kinds of other games. For
Oh,
our weekly
Buffalo
leagues.
going down early again, but still having the 3-point
Okay.
lead against Haninja.
Ninja has to take advantage of this. Is Fortnite only on Fridays?
No.
That's the only
Yes.
night that we have our Fortnite tournament. You can come and play Fortnite any day of the week, any day that we're open. But our Fortnite tournament is Fridays.
Yeah, so, you know, grab your buddies for, you know, your Halloween party, your birthday parties and stuff like that.
A little
and go
late for
over.
Halloween.
No, dude. We're actually pretty early for Halloween.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we're like 360 days early. or
Yeah,
something
we're
like that.
360 days early for Halloween and stuff like that.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. So
I gotta go update my calendar. I gotta go get a new planner.
Yeah,
from
exactly.
school or
I
something.
have to get one of those calendars that they sell at Anime Expo just for research, you know.
Wait,
What?
we're not going down. We're not going down this rabbit hole.
It shows
Chicken Cup.
seasonal. It
We're
shows
not going-
seasonal animes.
Okay.
It's just like super cool. It's like you flip the page. It's like, oh hey, I should watch that this season. Oh hey, I should watch this season. Anyways,
I'll be watching My Hero Academia. And
I'm
tomorrow morning.
really excited for My Hero Academia tomorrow actually, or in a few
Yep.
hours,
Tomorrow morning.
where Deku is Deku, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
That.
He's the Kakui hero. That means the coolest hero in Japanese. That's how you say cool in Japanese, right? Kakui.
We're getting educated, guys.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the I have
Welcome to-
smarticle particles.
Welcome.
Do you
welcome
remember
to
London
Japanese
Tipton?
lessons with Chicken Cup.
Yeah, I'm basically London Tipton. I have smarticle particles. Have you ever seen?
Wait,
seen
is
the Sweet
that was that a
That-
Sweet Life
yeah,
of
that's-
Zack and Cody
Life?
reference?
Yes, that's,
I was like Tipton. I was like, what do I remember that from? That's old school. I never really watched that show. My brother wasn't really into it.
I just had to consume all the media because I didn't have something like the esports arena back in my day, you know?
How do tourneys work for Fortnite? So the way that they work, you come in and sign up as a solo player. We play where it's a double elimination bracket. You get matched up against another player. You will go into a duos game, drop onto the map. You have to drop separately at the start and cannot come together until the first circle closes. And you're playing for most kills in 2 games. So the player with the most kills after 2 games advances in the bracket. The other player gets dropped down to the loser's bracket. And then if they lose again, they're out for the day. If you're tied in kills after 2 games, you do go to a tiebreaker where it is first player to 5 kills. If someone dies before someone reaches 5 kills, then the other player just has to have 1 kill that game to win. And you play until we get a winner.
Yeah, exactly. It goes on for as long as there's people in.
Yep.
And on top of that, you do get a cash prize for winning these
Yes,
individual tournaments, and if you win the whole circuit, because our circuit is 8 weeks,
Yep.
you get a super special prize. And this week, our super special prize is, I believe, a limited edition
Someone's
/ custom-made esports arena jersey with
for
your
the end of the season.
yeah, for the end of this season. Yeah, you get a.
And Chicken Cup will blow you a kiss over stream.
I will. I will give you a good pickup line.
Oh, he's got a lot of those.
Yeah, I should save these because they're basically they're weapons of mass destruction, like coming out from my mouth, like.
You mean weapons of mass attraction?
Yes.
I'm just gonna dab on that one.
They can't see you dab. But
right
right now, Haninja's
the important one to see me dab, I already saw.
exactly. Right now,
The one that
Haninja's
matters.
still playing very, very defensive, not really seeing.
Yes,
too
back
many
to the
people.
game. Apologies for our little sidetrack there. What time does registration end for the tournaments? I believe at most locations it ends at about 7 o'clock local time. If you do want more information, head over to esportsarena.com/Walmart. That actually can help you get full details for all of our tournaments. If you head over to those, I think it has a link to the Match Arena pages, which do have our full rule set for the Fortnite Frenzy tournament. So make sure to head over there. That'll get you all the information you need. Meanwhile, Ninja, no kills yet this game.
Exactly.
Down by 3, and he's got to close this gap. Otherwise, I mean, he's got the best opportunity. Like, you can't ask for much more than Buffalo dying fairly well, not early, but
extremely
dying before
early
you in
actually,
game 1
before-
and extremely early in game 2.
Yeah, exactly. He does not have a single kill from this game. And both players, I don't know. This could be the biggest, like a very, very big upset, just because Ninja is in a pretty good spot right now. He's not in the best spot because his supplies are kind of lacking for mid game right now. Because if he actually finds himself in a fight or in a build fight, he doesn't have the proper weapons to really kill the other player as fast. Nor in a long-range fight. He doesn't have a proper. He has a green sniper rifle. However, it's not as good as what other people would get in mid-game, knowing from my luck. And the last question: does it matter if you play on mouse and keyboards or controller? It does not. You could. This is multi-platform, so you could go over with your Xbox controller, with your PlayStation controller, with your mouse and keyboards. The only thing that we do not support at the moment are the gyro controls on the Switch, the Joy-Cons, and
no mobile.
And no mobile.
No
Yeah.
mobile does not count.
Yeah, definitely not. I'm sorry. I am the best mobile player in the world. All right.
Yeah, dude, you scrape those bots real good.
Yeah, exactly. I win every single time against the bots. So that means I'm the best.
Is that because you're a bot? Are you in the mind of your enemy?
Yeah, exactly. You have to think like your enemy.
You have to be a bot.
Yeah,
to
you
beat
have
the
to
bot?
be the bot to be. Yeah, you have to be the bot to beat the bot. You have to be the scrub to win against the scrub.
It all adds up for me. I like it.
Exactly.
It is a flawless strategy. Ninja taking his time, man. We're down to 20 players. Obviously, that's still enough to get 3, but he's really taking a lot of time here, and we'll see how well this works out. He's going to head south towards the Isle of the Storm. We'll see if he can find any players. He's got the bolt. It did him, you know.
Oh wait, I saw
were those
some,
players?
Yeah, I saw some people.
Or are those fish?
I'm pretty sure those are players.
He's
I'm not.
He hasn't
su-
seen him?
He does not see him. I saw them pop up and stuff like that, and it
Those
does
might
not.
be fish.
There was no ring of pools to indicate those were fishes. So I think those are
Okay,
people.
yeah, he spotted
those
them.
are people. Unfortunately,
shot's
missing
gonna
that first
miss.
shot
Ouch.
and needing to retreat because again he does not have that many mats to actually play in a super huge team fight right now.
Okay, I know I said last question, but this is my real last question. All right, I'm going to hold you to it. Does the winner get prizes?
Yes, the winner
you
gets
win cash?
Yeah, 60, 30, 10 are the prize split, and
Yep.
to enter the tournament, it's $10. So
15.
15.
At least here at Santa Ana it is. Cannot confirm, but I believe it is 15.
But Smash is 10.
Smash is, yes, Smash
Yeah.
is different. And then,
different.
as my good friend Chicken Cup mentioned earlier, if you are the top player at the end of the season and win, the season,
Yeah,
you get
the
your custom
circuit,
jersey,
yeah.
you get more cash. It's 15 by my location as well. There you go.
Yep,
Thanks,
exactly.
Andy. Appreciate the shout out there and the assistance. I'm in Fort Worth. And go to our Fort Worth location.
Yeah, they're playing
Come
right now.
on.
You
could
could
be
defeat
on stream.
Yeah, you could defeat Buffalo, the
Yes.
best player in Fort Worth
Are there locations
for-
in every state?
No.
Not yet. Maybe one day.
There's
That
not.
would be,
There's not one in Alaska.
That would be quite a, I think, dream come true if you asked our CEO. But not yet. Our locations are here in Santa Ana, California, Oakland, Roseville, California, Spokane, Valley, Colorado Springs, Tulsa, and Fort Worth.
Yeah, we're
Shout
coming
out
to you live
to-
right now in
Shout out
Orange
to
County.
production.
Yeah, we're out
Kathy,
over here. Yeah.
the best. Cullen's all right too.
Wait a minute.
He just yells at me when I make bad references.
Oh, Colin's the producer. If you guys don't know, he is the man that makes this look as good as possible. So, yeah. So press him. So show him your support and stuff like that. And say like, oh hey, thank you production staff. It really means a lot.
I already knew Derek was Cullen's favorite.
All right, but he saw a few long range people not opting for anything actually, and instead wants to try to push for in the Isle of the Storm. Let's see. This is looking very scary because this is starting to be late game, and he only has mid game
There's
type
9
weapon. Yeah, he only
There
has.
are 8 other players left, and he's got to get 3 kills.
Yeah, these 8 players are basically super overpowered because they
Imagine-
have so many, gold guns. They have so many resources right now, whereas he's stuck in mid game right now because he hasn't really been going out too much, exploring and getting all these different equipment, all these.
I mean, imagine if a ninja gets the victory royale but doesn't have enough kills to win the match. That'd be quite the feels,
heartbreaking.
bad man.
Yeah,
Looking for a shot here on top of the ridge. Isn't going to land it.
you can't really play this low ground right now just because he could get third party so easily just because it's getting so much closer to just the end of the game.
Oh, and he's
getting
pressured
shot up right now.
from long range, having to retreat, dropping down some builds to cover his back. An okay collection of mats here for Ninja, but
Yeah,
things could
already
get hairy very
like
quickly.
sub 500, which is definitely not what you want to see late game because
And he's using so much right now.
he's still in a
Wow.
very, very good spot because luckily the circle said like, all right, here you go. I'm gonna put you in the circle and stuff like that.
Let me just
Yeah, let me just
bless
help you
you
out,
up
homie,
right now.
real fast. Good luck in getting these 3 kills. But he's using so many mats just to try to traverse this area, and opts to go in the water, a very, very dangerous place.
Oh, does get
Fantastic,
1
yeah.
kill. Good start here
This
for
could be-
Ninja.
This could be the momentum shift.
The gap is now down to 2. He's going to push back onto the island, and there's a big build out west.
We'll see you
of
later.
Ninja here.
We'll see you later. If you,
Shiga Shay.
I can't pronounce anything. I'm not an English major. I major.
I'm not either.
Yeah, I'm not an English major. I'm a gamer.
Gamer.
Yeah, big gamer moments. But
He left the mats. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he really
Honestly,
needs to go
Ninja's
back.
in a really rough spot right now.
He could go over and try to do the risky play on getting that drop box. But right now he's just in a 1v2 teams because he's that like 5th player and both teams are just alive over on the mountain having so many so many advantages over this guy.
2 kills forces a tiebreaker. 3 gives a Ninja the win, but it's going to be such close margins.
Oh, he sees him. He's trying to ambush them.
That's 2. Yo, this is actually huge. These are the 2 kills he needs to force the tiebreaker.
Oh,
Good shot with attack. Build's going to go down now. He's just got to get up high. He's going to get high ground for now. Get some shots on a 1 player. Gets the knock. This is a second kill he needs.
Oh,
so close.
That could have been it. He could have.
Oh, no.
Could have killed him and instantly made it a tiebreaker, but fantastic. Almost fantastic work. He was really, really good at playing patient, but
a ninja, we believe.
When is it too patient? He played way too much like a ninja. Yeah, he was just sneaking around. Everyone's like, hey, they can't see me. Whoa, I'm gonna pop out. Yeah, but then he didn't have any mats.
Shuriken.
Yeah, he didn't have any mats. He didn't have as good of guns as late game would like to have it, and especially it's just hard to.
But hey.
Yeah, do things. But he did good.
He followed his own ninja way.
Exactly,
and that's
dude.
what matters.
I still remember Haku and Zabuza, dude. I love them. They showed Naruto their ninja way. Now my ninja way, I am going to be the best gamer around. And then that means I could sing what's it called? I'm trying to think of the song. It's that Big Time Rush theme song. Because, I'm going to make it big time.
No.
Something.
Oh, gosh. And of course, I was able to follow along with the song that you started the show with. What was that from?
iCarly.
iCarly. Okay.
I
was able to finish the leaker.
We'll see.
Yes, okay.
Somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful.
Oh, my gosh.
Just like how Esports Arena is so wonderful.
Not going to argue with that.
Yep.
We're pretty all right.
Yeah, but that was losers quarterfinals at Fort Worth.
Buffalo moves on.
Yeah, moves on from the skin of his teeth all the way to losers semifinals. I feel like he was kind of super scared, oh no, he could do it. But right when he saw late game or mid game to late game, and he saw that he was playing way too defensive, he's like, all right, I'm gonna go grab me a pizza or something like that, and then just chill out until
he was feeling
losers semifinals.
We're going to try and sneak in another match here before we head to break. I'd like to get at least another one in. We're just waiting to hear from production on where we're going to go next here. I would assume most likely out in Tulsa or Fort Worth first, but we'll let you know as soon as we know. In the meantime, let's have a little fun here.
All right.
I'm bringing back the bets because I've had a rough run of it the last week and a half, and I need redemption.
All right.
Next game. We're just gonna pick total kills.
Total kills between
in the
both
matchup.
Of them.
Mm-hmm.
Total kills.
And I'm gonna let you go first. We'll wait until we see the matchup. We see where we're at. But I will defer to you to choose first, so that I can choose one below you.
Exactly. I'll pick 12.
You're just gonna say that now?
Yes.
You're just gonna take
12. 12 kills
in the total match.
In the total match.
Okay.
A losers semifinals match.
Well, we aren't necessarily going to the next game for Buffalo. We don't know. But how many total kills we'll get? You're going to stick with 12?
I'm going to stick to my guns and say 12.
He's going to stick to 12. Okay.
I'm going to say 12.
I'll let you guys wait in Twitch chat if you guys want to give us your predictions once we see the matchup, once we see where we're in the bracket we are. Feel free to drop your predictions in Twitch chat. I'm just going to take 13. I'm going to take 13.
All right.
I'm gonna be that guy because I need wins. I need redemption now. So I will do it. It's a legitimate strategy.
Yeah,
okay?
I know it's a legitimate strategy. It's just like that. I don't know. Have you been watching Food Wars?
Oh no, I've not seen that. I have I have a friend who's been recommending it to me for a while. I haven't gotten around to it, but we'll see.
Yep. But with the new games coming out, will there be any more tournaments? Yes. At Wednesday Night Fights, there's going to be new fighting game tournaments popping up, but there's always going to be Street Fighter, there's always going to be Dragon Ball, there's always going to be Smash Ultimate. And
What
for
this
the
man
new
said.
shooters coming out, we're going to be trying something new because, you know,
We'll
we're
see.
Esports Arena. We like change and stuff like that. Whoa, dude, Esports.
Yeah, we'll see. It just depends. Obviously, we've just added the brand new Call of Duty to our rotation for Tuesday FPS. So, you know, if there is new games coming out that we like and that there's interest from the community, I think we're definitely open to adding those to the rotation. We had a big Gears of War 5 event. I think it was with their speed running their horde mode or their escape mode when that dropped, and that drew a ton of people to our Walmart locations, which was really cool to see. So yeah, I mean, new games coming out. We're definitely going to be going, you know, kind of diving headfirst into any new titles that we see, and definitely if there's interest from the community, we would love to bring events to you guys at home. You'll have to stay tuned for, you know, when things come out, what we're exactly planning, and the best way you can kind of stay up to date on that stuff. Check out our socials. Actually, they're scrolling at the bottom of the screen. We got Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram. Our Discord server is actually a great one to be in. We do great updates in there on kind of what events we have coming up, and you can see specific channels for our different locations, and be able to kind of converse with the other players and community members there. So that's definitely something to check out. But you know, we'll have more information as new games come out, but definitely stay tuned for that. We're getting ready for our next match. We're actually heading back to Tulsa, and we're going to see Lazy Train, actually our top player in Tulsa, I believe, in the standings, and this is actually the grand finals out in Tulsa. So the big one here.
Yep.
It's the end of the tournament in Tulsa. So the great thing is we'll be able to finish off grand finals, complete this one before we head to our first break of the day, and we'll be into this match as soon as they're ready to drop out of the battle bus. And you're saying 12 kills?
Yes, I'm saying 12 kills.
Okay.
I am sticking
If we
to
get
my
a
guns.
bracket reset, the 12 kills applies to the first part.
All right.
I think that's the only fair way to do it.
You're right. But getting into this, they're dropping somewhere.
We're ready to go.
They're
We're
going
ready to
play
transition
Fortnite.
into the game.
Yep.
Tulsa Grands. Each location has its own tournament, question mark. That's pretty cool. Yes. And the top 2 players from each location represent their locations in Week 8 in our Season 4 Grand Finals.
Yep. And getting into this, we are actually watching Cryptic, I believe, right?
Yep, this is Cryptic going up against Lazy Train. Lazy Train coming out of the winner's bracket. No real surprise there. Our top player out of Tulsa, and Cryptic going to give him everything he can handle as we are dropping onto the map here for our first game of the Tulsa Grand Finals. Ooh, he's got it's like a dark.
He's got the lowest
Unicorn
rated
X.
shotgun and a good fishing rod. He's already starting to look like a your typical old Sunday dad out for their stroll.
He's got a soccer uniform on. What do you
I mean, I don't know. They go out with their fishing rods and be all like, "Hey, I." Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it's
is
soccer
this,
Sunday.
is this kicking and screaming?
Yes.
My Will Ferrell?
Yeah, exactly. But the season is ending in, I believe, 2 weeks because these are 8-week seasons. And if you are interested in competing, this is a very, very fun way to step into the realm of esports.
Yeah, I cannot recommend it enough. While it may be too late to qualify for grand finals just based on how points are, Axia, you can still go in next week and compete. You can still win money next week. So I cannot recommend enough. Go into the Esports Arena, check it out, come compete in the in Fortnite Frenzy next Friday. Cannot recommend enough. It's always a good time and, you know, an easy way to come in and get your feet wet. So, but you said last question earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
What's with
those
all
are
these,
two,
like,
those
you
two
said
more
last
questions.
question.
What?
You said last question and then asked like 10 more questions.
Yeah, but the really cool thing about esports Arena, since there's every day is a new tournament, you could actually come in every day, try to compete which one you kind of want to see
Play
your
different
best
games.
at. Yeah, and you know, new game, new me. You know, just you go in as Axia and Fortnite, but then you could go in as you know,
You come out as
Falco Master for
You come
400.
out as Faker in
Yeah.
League.
Yeah, you could come out as a fake man in League of Legends. You could come out as, you know, Chowder.
Date for the
something.
first week in next season. We don't currently have a date.
Remember, you gotta follow us
for
on
the
our
start of next
socials so
season.
you know, you gotta
Exactly.
be on this so you can represent your region and show everybody the power of your ninja way.
Yep.
Yeah,
Show
that's
us your ninja way.
Yeah.
Cryptic here, meanwhile, is in Salty Springs. And okay, start here with the blue tack and the blue AR, but may find some early action here as there is a player nearby. He's kind of working his way around this house.
He opts for not charging in straight through. Instead, wants to.
He's going to take a shot there. That's not going to feel too great. That might sting a little bit.
Yeah, I don't like getting shot
here. Someone above him going to drop the build, try and buy some time. His wall's broken, but he gets a shot with the
fantastic shot kill. But getting
Elam.
third party instantly, I believe.
Yep.
And actually out of mats after this, and opts to edit his way out. Very, very smart move. And picking up a kill. Lazy Train picking up 3 of his own after Cryptic caught 1. His opponent does see, but fantastic next kill coming out. That's 2 kills coming out from Cryptic. Very nice outplays from the from being on the lower end and on low ground, actually.
Yeah. The one thing to note, though, Lazy Train actually even beating Cryptic's pace right now. 2 kills for Cryptic, but Lazy Train already sitting on 3. And the server getting very, very thin, very fast as we're already down below 30 players. So definitely has been a very fast pace through all of these games so far. Already down to 25 here. Cryptic going to heal up. Not sitting on any pots here, so sadly we'll be running around without any shields, but does at least have those bandages and that med kit to get himself up to 100% health. Going to drop down here.
Fantastic.
Finds a player.
He
He's
gets
gonna
no
go
scope
down.
and instantly tries to leave the match.
Oh,
but
no.
remembers, hey, I can't leave the match
we
because,
appreciate it.
thank you for not instantly leaving the match in your fit of soul. But going into the Lazy Train, coming in with a 1-kill lead, and looking like me during my driving test right now. Fun fact, I drove a boat for my driving test. They call it the Invisible Boatmobile.
The Invisible Boatmobile.
Yeah, I love that show. It's weird. I haven't seen that in a while because I don't have cable anymore.
Aided by his young ward.
I am
Aided by his young ward.
I'm Barnacle Man. And you'll treat me as such.
SpongeBob is one of my favorite shows of all time. It is, I can tell you, way funnier as an adult than it ever was as a kid. Which is, you know, a lot of shows hide like adult humor and stuff, like a lot of the kid shows do. But SpongeBob is so good, and it's got so much meta humor in it that I absolutely love. So it's a staple.
He's just chucking those things
Yeah, a lot of rockets
at that
here.
player, just scared for his life. It's like, what would happen if you were in the house? If you were in a house and some dude just started chucking rockets at you? I'd be scared too.
But yeah, SpongeBob is my roommate and I always watch it when we cook together. We always put that on. We'll have a glass of wine.
Oh,
I'd have
a
some SpongeBob.
add some chalky milk.
Some chalky milk.
Yeah, dude. I actually went. I'm so
that's
sad.
a great choice.
I went over to McDonald's the other day, and I ordered a Happy Meal because they had this this Pokemon toy that I really like.
Meanwhile, we do have a fight going on here as the Lazy Train trying to get the high ground, working with the rockets, and his tac shotgun is going to fire off one rocket, but it's actually going to just break his own build.
He's trying to reset neutral, utilizing the rockets to say, I don't want to build using all these resources. Let's try to build one-on-one.
No rest between fights.
Oh, fantastic. I believe, yeah, that was fantastic frag from him. Very, very clean. Upgrading a few of his guns and not taking that many points of damage, too. But yeah, anyway, so I went to McDonald's.
Yeah, back to the story.
Yeah, so I went to McDonald's, and I really wanted this Pokemon toy.
Okay.
And they didn't, like, you know how McDonald's has those new kiosk things?
Yes, actually, I've been a couple times since they added those.
Yeah, I pushed in that I wanted the kids meal with the Pokemon toy, and then it wasn't until after I paid and got my toy that got my meal that they said, "Oh yeah, we're out of the Pokemon toy." And I was super devastated. I wanted to like turn into a Karen, but at the same time, nah, I'm not that much of a die-hard Pokemon fan.
Wow.
Speaking of which,
Are you hyped for Sword and Shield?
yeah, but like, you know, let's see. Pros and cons. Pros, they kept Shuckle in the game. Cons, they removed Scyther and Scizor from the game.
Wait, what?
Yes. They
Why?
removed Scyther and Scizor, but they left Shuckle.
Why? Why
Yeah.
would they? Why would they? Why,
Yeah, I
why would
said
they
Shuckle was
remove-
a pro.
Yeah.
That's why I said.
But why would they remove Scyther and Scizor? Scyther is one of my favorite Pokemon ever.
I don't know, but the reason why I brought this up is because 2 players in my region in Smash. Oh well, we should probably talk about this. He's in a super huge team fight right
he's
now.
got someone
A
right
2v1.
on top of him here. He drops
Opts for
the trap.
Yeah, trying to bait him in there, and fantastic going in,
Oh.
weaving, bobbing and weaving out of 4 different builds in under a minute.
He's
but
gonna go down.
unfortunately, getting chased down by this anonymous player, rounding out the total to 4 kills against 2.
So we're actually halfway exactly.
We're looking good now, and nothing's ever gonna get in the way. We're halfway there. You
what are you singing now?
Big Time Rush. That was one of their
that's
songs.
definitely one I'm not gonna know.
Oh my gosh, how do you not know? Well, I actually,
All right.
I spent all my time playing.
Ignoring this Big Time Rush tangent, a 4-2 lead for the Lazy Train here in the Tulsa Grand Final. He's feeling pretty comfortable. He's got the 2-kill lead, and now we'll see if Cryptic can close the gap here heading into Game 2. He needs to. Otherwise, the Grand Final will go to Lazy Train and a big 20 points for our top player in Tulsa. What's the Twitter for Fort Worth? We don't
have a Twitter.
Fort Worth Twitter?
This
No,
is,
we
this
do
is
not.
all of our stuff.
Just follow us
follow
at
us, you know?
Esports Arena.
Yeah, dude, you'll see some really cool pictures. You'll see
Yeah.
some
And-
really good videos.
We tweet out information and stuff for all of our different locations from our main account. If you're looking for more Fort Worth specific things, that's actually where you want to go to the Discord. We do have a Fort Worth channel in there. You can go talk to players and community members, get in contact with staff members there as well. So that's going to be your best bet. Head over to the Discord. Link is on your screen right now, down at the bottom of the screen. It's in Twitch chat as well. Easy. Discord.gg/esports arena. And, follow us on Twitter. And maybe, hey, you follow Chicken
Facebook,
Cup
yeah.
and me. I don't know if you feel like it.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
I tweet about hockey and esports and anime, and
I tweet about gyros.
we're not doing this
Euros,
again.
yeah.
We're not doing this again.
I tweet about a lot of really random stuff.
Yeah.
You tweet a lot
I
of
like
really
that you.
random stuff.
I like that you tweeted about the. Weren't you making like Totinos and you're like, I'm
was-
a real boy now or something
Dude,
like
no,
that?
No, I was making some pizza rolls because
We're
I
gonna
make,
transition
I-
into game while Chicken Cup continues this point.
Yeah, so I eat pizza rolls a
Yep.
lot
Okay, good.
because they're nutritious.
Yep.
Just like Krabby Patties. Anyways, so it's really hard, you have to take out the pan and then put the pizza rolls on the pan, all right? And then you can't instantly put it in the oven. You have to preheat the oven because my house does not have a toaster oven anymore because my
That's
housemate's
okay.
broken.
I've never owned a toaster oven in my life.
It's the best thing you've ever seen in your life. It instantly toasts
It's
things.
never been necessary.
It's-
I've got.
what do you mean
I've
it's
got
never been necessary?
I've got a toaster.
He
I've
just
got
killed
an
somebody.
oven.
He just
Why do
instantly kills somebody.
Why do I need both of those and one that mash them together? What's the need?
The toaster oven mashes things together for something in quick use. So, like, for example, you want to eat, hey, I want to eat some avocado bread. Or no,
I don't
guacamole toast.
I don't need avocado or guacamole. So.
Oh,
I
it's
think
not
I'll be just
guacamole. It's guacamole.
Guacamole.
Yeah. Oh, did you watch Emperor's New Groove? Or the Emperor's
Yes, I've seen Emperor's New Groove. Come on, it's a classic.
Mole, mole, mole.
Wait, that's not.
It's like the.
That's an Austin Powers reference.
No, they did that too.
They
also.
reference it in Emperor's
They
New Groove.
reference it in
A pacha.
Yeah, exactly. Uh,
I was like, wait a second, that's.
well, I mean, they're just referencing everything now. What is a reference?
It's a great movie, though.
Yo, you know they reference a lot of Fortnite and Cryptic getting into a quick gunfight real fast and getting hit up with the
drop your fishing rod, dude. You gotta grab that big pot. You need the shield.
Oh, unfortunately,
no.
taking massive damage.
Here.
34 HP. His other opponent had in some deep trouble, getting off his mini pot. And fantastic headshot coming over.
Cryptic just saving himself there, able to grab now his 4th kill, ties things up with the lazy train. But that was a little scary there for a second, and he grabs a big pot now, so he can get those shields.
8 kills, 4 kills, so 4 kills. Cryptic.
Come on, lazy train.
Oh, Cryptic looking a little weird there, but having better aim and better gunplay than your player really makes up those differences in builds and materials and stuff like that. Because what you can make up for lack of materials, you can make up for in skills of shooting. And what you lack for in skills of shooting, you can make up for in building and material.
Can we talk about the fact that you drink a big pot and you end up pouring about 3/4 of it all over yourself and not in your mouth?
I mean, that's what I do every time I drink a Dr. Pepper.
Inefficient, guys. I feel like if you just did it right, you'd only need 1 big pot and fill up your shields. Like, just quit missing all of it, guys. Come on.
Oh, hey, he's standing on the fire. I used to do that in Boy Scouts. It hurt.
Have you ever like walked over hot coals?
Yes, it hurt.
Is that like a Boy Scouts thing?
Oh no, I actually ran out of my tent because a squirrel got in my tent and I didn't know what it was. So I ran over.
It's a bear.
Yeah, trying to like
it's
fight.
It's a 1 foot tall bear.
Yeah, so I ran over, like going over to the guy saying, "Dude, something's in my tent," and then I tripped over one of them just chilling out, eating a s'more or whatever while they were playing like I think Mafia, and then I just like stepped in the hot coals with my foot and I just like died. It wasn't good. I don't know. Boy Scouts is fun. Were you ever a Boy Scout?
I was never a Boy Scout.
I
never had time.
I don't have time now because of, these cool things from esports. From the esports arena, I love playing video games, and also I spend a lot of my half the time I spend on gaming, and the other half of the time I spend at 24-hour fitness, no rest between sets. Who needs? Well, stay in school, kids. You need to learn about. If you really stay in school, you'll learn so much, even about the esports industries, because you could apply all those skills over here. And speaking of colleges, there is UCI with their esports
program.
Yeah, management program that you see over here with Esports Arena showcasing them. But yeah.
Chicken Cup, better than Billy Mays, confirmed. Best salesman ever.
Whatever do you mean? I'm just stating my opinion.
He's better than Phil Swift.
Dude, he's actually Cryptic, causing a lot of damage right now in the game.
I mean, Chicken Cup could sell ice to an Eskimo.
If you really think about it, there's different types of ice in the world. And on top of that, ice.
Stop ruining my point.
No, ice contains different things from different times. So
stop ruining my point.
I'm not ruining your point. Oh yeah, I am ruining.
Yeah.
Your point. But
use the bandage gun. Use the bandage gun. Just pick it up and heal yourself.
He's not going to. He's going to be like, nah, I only need 84 because that's what I got in my last math test. I actually did get that on my very last math test. Yeah, it wasn't that good.
Make me so proud.
Well, thank you so much. B's get degrees.
Yep, let's stay with that.
Yep.
B's get degrees.
B's get BAs and bachelors. B's get bachelors. Right? Is that how it works?
Let's go with that.
Yeah.
That works. I'm on board.
Yeah, but going in this, not really fighting too many other players, but getting the drop box, getting the loot box. Let's see if he can get legendary equipment, but
he's going to be in a little trouble here.
Grenaded by 2 groups of players, by 1 team, and opting for the high ground, instantly getting free
his build's just going to break, though. They should be able to break the low part of his build, but they're actually not going to. They're just going to build right up to him.
They're opting for trying to get up towards him, but since they're trying to build up, they're leaving themselves vulnerable, and he's just taking so many free pop shots with the green pump, with the green tack.
Lazy Train's still alive. Kills still tied at 4, so this would give Cryptic the lead here in the first round. Oh, well, in the second game of Grand Finals. He's looking for the reset here, and that's going to be the loot box.
Oh,
grabbed by the
down
random player, but the down for Cryptic. This is huge. He needs to get this kill. Good damage.
This could be it. Oh, unfortunately,
no! Cryptic,
falling
the fall
to his
damage.
doom.
And he's going to go down. That player should be able to pick up his teammate. We'll wait just to confirm to make sure that we have those counts correct. But we are going to swap over to Lazy Train now, who has 2 kills this game.
He's trying to scrap. This is very, very smart. He saw that his partner died.
This should mean it's already the win.
Yeah. No, this is still tied right now. If he dies to the same group of players.
The scoreboard hasn't been updated though. Yeah, they're going to update it because he's got 2 kills this game, so he should actually, I believe, bump up to 6. We'll get a confirmed tally. Production will be in contact with our folks over at Tulsa just to make sure, but this should be the win. The grand final victory and 20 points for Lazy Train.
I like it when he instantly enters a vehicle. It just instantly changes colors. I wish that I could go step into any vehicle. Oh.
Yep. He's gonna just drop out.
He
That's
just wants to
Lazy
go home.
Train. He knows he's got the dub and the title.
Yeah, he's got the 60% money prize from the tournament. Because that's what you get. It's 60%, 30%, 10% for first, second, and third place, respectively. And you know who else won? Me.
Dang.
12 kills,
I'm
baby.
getting crushed, guys.
Let's go.
It's killing me.
I love Lazy Train. He's just like, yeah, I could, get the Battle Royale, and I could help JC win this bet. Nah, I'm going to go home. He's the homie. You're the homie in chat. I love homies.
Killing me. I missed that. The commentator said he did 50% gaming and then 50% at 24-hour fitness. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just
50 plus 50 is 100.
He just grinds. He grinds solo queue, and then, he grinds the treadmill. So
exactly.
He just crushes it all the time. Closing out the grand final there in Tulsa. Congratulations to the Lazy Train, grabbing the win, the cash, and the 20 points. We're going to head to a short break, folks, but when we return, we've got more Fortnite Frenzy action for you in just a few.
At this point, hitting the feet, 105 damage.
We are live, Yeso and Chicken Cup here with Week 6 of Fortnite Frenzy coming to you live from Esports Arena in beautiful downtown Santa Ana. We're about ready to get into our next game. We're headed out to Roseville, and we're ready to transition into game. We've got a matchup here between Zerfix and Chris. Game number 1 and winners round 2 as these players kick things off on the server. We're ready to go. Following Zerfix to start here, one of our top players coming out of Roseville, one of the favorites to represent his location in our grand finals 2 weeks from now. We'll have to see what he brings to the table here in our first game out of Roseville today. Just farming things up out near Frenzy Farms. Just going to clean things up here. He's got a solid start, though.
Exactly.
He's got the gold pump.
He's got a gold pump. He has full shields now, and he has some insurance, but he does not have a long range nor a very, very good range mid-range gun. Yeah, mid-lane.
Welcome to Late Night League, ladies and gentlemen.
Late Night League Fridays, baby. But opting to go out, gets a lot more mats, and really just playing around with how many things that he could get, and opts for the second big pot. Getting into a firefight over here.
Yeah, he's going to get pressured a little bit. Does get the knock, though. Good job from Zerfix here.
That was so fast, too.
Responding so quickly. He's going to
try to find his duo partner. Right now he's using his duo partner to try to bait him out and seeing where he's trying to crawl to try to see where the other duo partner is and, BMing him by trapping him.
He's going to trap him. I love it. He's going, yeah, you're just going to stay right where you are. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, you'll bleed out, eventually. Hopefully.
We need a medic.
I need a hero.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when do I get to see you dance tonight? Does the stream get to see you boogie woogie oogie?
I don't think so, because
No?
I don't know that many. Like, I barely floss in real. No, just kidding. I floss in real life every day, but I don't know how to floss in game.
I see where you were going with that. That's okay. I don't need to see a floss. Can you Dougie? Can you SpongeBob? Can you just like?
I mean, I could brush my teeth. I could floss and brush my teeth, and use mouthwash. But going into this firefight,
I'm talking about dancing, not dental hygiene. As
that's the
Zerfix
difference,
over
and
here.
he finally takes down that kill, having 2 kills under his belt in this game number 1, and traps himself in the box, in the timeout zone.
It made me think of The Hangover. In the face.
In the face.
Great start here, though, for Zerfix. He's got 2 kills to his name to kick off this match. Going to loot things up. Does have a big pot to get himself back up to full shields. He's going to check on Crispy. Looks like Crispy got 1 kill so far, so it's 2-1 in favor of Zerfix.
Yep.
And he's going to grab. Ooh, he's got an AUG. That's a great pickup here for Zerfix. Already having a fast start. And that setup is beautiful. He's got the AUG. He's got the spaz. Also with a green sub. So
Chris also getting a kill, actually.
Yep. Zerfix just going to grab some mats here.
So mats, very, very good slice of life change. You don't have to open it. You could just break the bottom of it, and it's just a lot faster. Epic Games really making this game a lot more faster paced. Very much epic, despite everybody usually that are outside of the game complaining about how slow paced it is. Such as, building and turtling, which isn't really the case anymore, I feel.
Yeah, it feels like the meta has shifted a little bit. The building is still counterintuitive for me, just from all the shooters I've played for so many years. But I think they've definitely addressed the pace of the game to an extent. And I don't know. I really don't feel like slow pace is really a solid argument. I think the things you still do run into from time to time are those kind of insane build battles where, 2 players run into each other instead of shooting each other. I'm instead gonna build a replica of the Statue of Liberty real fast.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
It is what it is.
Yeah, but seeing a firefight show out, wanting to try to be the third party, getting hit a few times or hitting that other player a few times and opting to not really push straight over and instead wanting to flank.
Yeah, Zerfix going to take his time here, heading south out of Frenzy Farm. Oh, he's going to spot somebody. That could be a good kill here. Good shot from range. 24 damage. Doesn't break his shield. It would appear. We don't have game audio, so bear with us on that. But going to take some pressure here from another duo. He builds up to try and get the high ground. Couple of good shots, but he's missing with the AR now.
He needs to check his back now because that other player that he was just shooting at is starting to build up right under him, and while his teammate is putting pressure on him, he's as you would say, suppressing fire.
Oh, good shot there with the AUG. Great damage from Zerfix. There's another beautiful burst. He's able to break the shields of that second player, that kind of rear player. Now he's going to try and build up on top of the first. It's going to be a build battle. He's going to actually get stalled here. Having a reverse. Looking to get around this player. He's got the shot. Misses with the first one, but looking for more.
Oh, he's in the storm right now. This is going to be a high-risk, high-reward, but fantastic shot coming out, taking out the easy kill, and going to try to reset neutral and grab the and get his full shield, grab the medkit, and trying to get out of dodge.
Yep, gets back up to full shield, so that means he's still fairly safe in any sort of combat. He doesn't have to worry too much.
But
he's going to find a player here. Good first shot and takes the second. That's another kill for Zerfix. Make it 4 from the player in Roseville.
Yeah, fantastic. 2 more kills coming out for Zerfix. Able to play that very, very cleanly, that 2v1. And he's just a little bit in trouble. He's going to take a lot of damage, but he does have 3 medkits. So he's just able to, as long as he's able to get out without any more conflicts, he's going to be safe. But I really like his items that he has right now. He has a green sub, a purple AR, the AUG, and the and the golden shotgun. Is that a golden shotgun?
He's got the spaz, the golden pump. Pump.
Yeah, so right now he's looking very, very clean right now, actually.
Yeah, and able to get back inside of the circle here. And he's actually very close to the next circle. Can pop one of these 3 medkits he's sitting on, now back up, fully healed. And Zerfix feeling great right now. He's got the 4-2 lead. And actually, we have to note Crispy Chris went down. We'll update the kill count just to make sure when we have an opportunity, but I believe he's still at 2.
Oh, fantastic snipe with the AUG. AUG, a very, very good gun at a longer range place, but a kind of worse off at a shorter range pace than the regular AR that you would see.
And hello, Lane Smith 09. Welcome to Fortnite Frenzy.
Fantastic.
Presented by
He's
Esports
in there
Arena.
with the other player, and
good
fantastic
kill.
frag from Zerfix, extending the lead by 3 kills now. This is looking very, very dominant from Zerfix, one of our top players in Roseville.
And make that kill number 5. And now
there's only 16 players left. This is already starting to look for late game, and he is already sitting pretty with over, I believe, 2,000 mats.
Yeah, he's got a ton of mats.
Yeah,
Zerfix
with all these kills coming out. Yeah. It's either you farm all the mats or you just get a bunch of kills and you have all the mats.
Or you just farm players.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is what Zerfix is doing.
Yeah.
He's going to take the zip line here up to the top of mountain, heading to a pretty central spot on the circle here. He's going to have high ground. He's not going to have to worry about the storm anytime soon. He's going to hit a little emote there. I like it, Zerfix. He's feeling good, feeling great. Good start to this match here in winners round 2.
Exactly. So Zerfix just marking a location real fast, just trying to loot up a little bit more, just because even though this is starting to get into late game, he doesn't really need to put himself out there just yet. He wants to play a little bit more safe because he knows other players are scaling up very, very well and are almost as powerful as him, because he might have better equipment and he might have more mats. But the difference is they have 2 players. He is only 1.
Yeah, Zerfix really just trying to get as central in the circle as he can.
And he's trying to go over to that town all the way over there. But I think I see a player all the way over there. Yeah, that's some pretty good driving skills, just like me on my driving test day. Yeah. I actually hated my first driving test. I failed that. Well, no, I barely failed that. Okay, it's just because
I am happy to say I never failed a driving test. I got close. I almost did. I like nearly came to a full stop at a green light
Oh,
because I was like so nervous trying to like check over my shoulder, make sure I was staying in the lane, all this different stuff, and the instructor was like, if you had stopped at that light, I would have had to fail you,
oh.
but I didn't, so I was fine.
What? So you got like 14 points, and because like
I
the
don't
cap
know
is
the
like
exact
15.
points.
Yeah,
But
I
I
got
was
16,
close.
one above, and I'm just like I hated it. I hated it so much. But the thing I love, the two
Fortnite.
things I love is Fortnite and 24-hour fitness.
I knew
No
that
rest
was,
between
I
sets,
knew that
baby.
was coming. No
Let's go.
rest.
And as you can see, Zerfix no rest between bullying this player with 3 instant traps.
Yeah,
A
Zerfix
fantastic
trying to put a
build.
lot of pressure here. Gets
Yep.
a good shot with the
92%
pump. In
and
behind the player
fantastic.
gets the knock.
Able to ring around the rosy that player
Pocket
and
full of
seeing
posy.
seeing that other player, the other player is able to build out, and he's in the same box with him.
Ooh,
And
Zerfix.
this is where it's the gunplay comes in, and fantastic from Zerfix. He basically said, now you're trapped here with me. Let's see what you do now. Still maintaining that max amount of mats that he has. He is looking very, very pretty. Now he has a short range gun, the long range gun, and a very, very good medium range gun.
Yeah, able to grab that P90.
Yeah, and
to
ops
add
for
to
the
the AUG
fish. Ops
and-
for the fishes instead of the med kits. So it's like the next time I get shot, I should probably eat fish. I should go eat sushi. I love sushi.
Sushi is delicious.
What's your favorite type of sushi?
I mean, my classic I always go to is a spicy tuna hand roll with the soy paper. One of my favorites. I'm also a big fan of tamago.
Really?
I feel like a lot of people that I go eat sushi with have never had it before, which I always find funny. But it's super good. I always have them try it whenever I go. You know, I always have my friends try it. Have you ever had it?
I have not. I don't think.
It's really good. It's like a sweet egg sushi. It's,
Oh wait. I know what you're talking about.
yeah, it's like that little rectangle of like it looks almost like an omelet, but it's
yeah.
cold and it's sweet. It's actually delicious.
Really,
Cannot recommend it enough.
I'm not really afraid to try sushi. It's just I'm so addicted to salmon rolls, spicy tuna rolls, and just
That's
like
totally understandable.
yeah, exactly, and like fatty salmon rolls and stuff like that. That you go to a really good place. I really, really dig it.
I don't blame you, man.
But for some reason, I really like those like relatively sushi is very expensive, but those are kind of known as like the cheaper type sushi and stuff like that. Like I like myself.
Is it good?
Yeah,
Who
exactly.
cares what it costs? It's delicious.
The one thing that I don't like though is there's a place that gives out free bluefin tuna sushi to like to let the people try it out and stuff like that because it's so expensive.
Where do
So
I need to go?
I'm not sure if I could plug that in because
after you let me know later. But
yeah, so I had it and I could not I did not like the taste. It was
Really?
I'm more of like a sweets type of like fish person if that makes sense.
wait. Okay, so we got 3 players left.
Wait,
on
it's
the
already 3 players? This is
server.
only the
Yeah,
second
this is
circle.
This is full late game.
Yeah.
Well, no, this isn't. This is closing the 3rd circle now, I believe. Yeah, it would appear it's just Zerfix versus 2 now. The 2 enemy players actually, you can see them on the screen up on that mountain just northwest
This is gonna be
of
very, very
Zerfix's
hard.
position. He's gonna do a little dance, little jig
Yeah, this is
behind this tree. He's gonna strut
yeah.
right on out as one player actually headed down to grab that.
Oh, this is his chance to actually build to high ground because both of them are
Can he
pretty
actually get a shot before this player gets? They went down for the drop. He's got an opportunity here. Oh, he's gonna spot him. They're building up a little bit. They have no idea where he is.
Oh, the
He's waiting
auto
for the
radical.
right shot. He misses with the
Oh,
first one. The
misses
AUG.
to
Oh
both
no,
of them.
that's
He's
rough.
getting a little bit tilted, seeing him flick around his mouse. Yeah, but this is
No,
going to be a
that's just
very,
the-
very difficult
That's just the
2v1.
Fortnite player flicks, man. He's just
Oh, taking out more than half his, taking his whole shield plus a lot of damage actually.
yeah. This
Probably
is
trying
rough
to
for
eat the fish.
Zerfix.
Yep. Eat that sushi. Eat that sashimi.
Yeah, he's gonna have a little bit of fish. Get back up to 100 health. He's only at 50 shields though. He's got more small pots if he takes more damage on his shields, but can't get back up to
he's
full
getting
shields.
hit by all these different things.
He wants the victory royale. Can he get it? He's going to try and build around and get back up on top of this duo. He's in behind one of them.
fantastic.
Gets one shot. Looking for a second, but can't get it quite yet. Now trying to rebuild, get back up onto the high ground. Remember, he's got tons of mats here. He's going to hit one of the pots, but he's getting pressured. Get some damage. Good shot. Needs the second.
Oh,
he's getting
they're
pushed.
trying-
They're
they're
looking
trying
for the
to
picks. vision.
Oh no! He got BM. They were trying to BM him super bad.
They finished it with the picks.
Yeah, but getting killing with the pump shotgun, but fantastic showing from
bad.
Zerfix, getting that 7 kill. Well, no, I think 8 kills in that game.
A whole lot of kills.
Yeah, he was looking so strong, and the only reason why he couldn't really capitalize on that was because he couldn't capitalize on shooting the other players with like surprise stuff.
2v1.
Yeah, exactly. 2v1.
It ain't easy.
Yeah, exactly. He's already at a deficit.
Cheesy.
Yeah. No.
That's why you go to 24-hour fitness and you burn off all that cheese.
Yeah, exactly. You go to 24-hour fitness, burn off all that cheese that you've been accidentally getting Cheeto dust all over your HyperX equipment, like the FPS Alloy, which is a really good keyboard. The HyperX Cloud Mixes, the HyperX Alpha. I love the Alphas. I love the Alphas.
HyperX. You need to just sponsor this band. All right, just sponsor this man. Sponsor his stream.
I'm already.
You're already sponsored by HyperX?
Kind of.
HyperX, I'm gonna need you to sponsor him twice. All right. That's first game there of winners round 2 out in Roseville. Great start for Zerfix. I believe the count was up 7-2 after that game. So Crispy Chris, a lot of ground to make up here. He's really going to need to have an impressive second game to close this gap. Yeah. Now, the one benefit is that was just game 1, and it is winner's side of the bracket. So even a loss doesn't mean Chris is out for the day. But if he does want to stay on the winner's side, make his job maybe a little bit easier, he's going to need a big second game here to at the very least force a tiebreaker, because the hard part here too is not only do you have to make up already a 5-kill deficit, but Zerfix is on his game right now. He looked really, really good. Nearly finished off the 1v2. I mean, he was super close to actually just straight up winning that game in the 1v2. Wasn't able to do it, but Crispy Chris really has his work cut out for him, so we'll see what he can do. Maybe if he can close the gap here and possibly force the tiebreaker. He's going to be hoping for a little bit of help from Zerfix. Maybe he goes down early like we saw Buffalo doing earlier in the day. It's going to be hard to do. He's going to really hope for some luck here.
He's looking really on fire, though, so I think Zerfix is going to try to put on that pressure. He doesn't need to be the one that makes the plays. Chris actually needs to be a lot more aggressive, see if he could get all these super cheesy early kills from these players that might not know how to play the game, that might drop in with a very, very bad setup with startup, and we're just gonna have to see a lot more.
Thank you, bus driver, folks. By the way, never forget, always thank your bus driver.
I still don't know how to thank the bus driver.
Otherwise, they may kick you out without a parachute.
Yeah, I don't know. Rough. Have you ever been skydiving?
I never have.
Yeah, I want to go skydiving.
I promised my brother when we were young that I would take him for his 18th birthday. And then he turned 18, and my mom ixnayed that entire plan.
Oh.
So I told him I would still take him. I'm going to be terrified because I'm not generally terrified of heights. Like, I can go up on in a tall building and, be fine and, look out a window and be whatever, but when I'm in more precarious spots, like if I'm on a roof, looking over the edge, or if you've ever seen pictures of those those guys you're out on a glass landing and you can see through the bottom and you can see down to the ground and you're 20 stories up. That stuff freaks me out. So I can guarantee you I'm gonna take him. I promised him I would do it, but I might not enjoy it that much. It might be a little less fun for me than it is for him.
Yeah, my friend went skydiving for his first time. He had a lot of fun, and then he says is there any other extreme things that you think I could do besides that? I'm just and then I named two: wingsuiting and bungee jumping.
He can go base jumping with a wingsuit.
Wingsuiting is so scary.
That's right?
Exactly.
Okay, thank you. That's
they go
terrifying.
over 100 and stuff.
It's so cool though.
When will we watch Oakland? I don't think Oakland. We're not gonna be watching
Oakland
Oakland today. Sorry.
No Oakland this week. Sorry.
But at least you could go over to the Esports arena any other day of the week. The Monday we got League of Legends. Tuesday we got FPS. Wednesday we got Wednesday Night Fights. Thursday we have Super Smash Thursdays with me, Chicken Cup. And Fridays we got Fortnite Frenzies.
And our good friend Joshi.
Yeah,
big shout out to that man. Very multi-talented individual. Does
he
League, does Smash.
He plays Teamfight Tactics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody plays.
He's a smart guy. He knows his stuff. Very talented caster as well.
Yeah, dude. Like I still remember, like I asked him a
Shout
question.
out to our boy Joshi.
Yeah, I asked
The
him a
legend.
question the other day, and like he answered it. That's how smart he is.
See, I would never answer a question.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't matter what it is. We are into game here, though. Zerfix and Crispy Chris going after it. Zerfix switching things up, switching up the mojo as he changes up his skin here and starting things off. Very similar job here. Again, outside of Frenzy Farm. Going to clear out some of these farmhouses, loot up, and
He's
got a
looking
great start.
so
Blue
good
tap, blue
for
bolt.
yeah. He's
That's-
looking so good for mid game right now because even though his materials are kind of lacking for mid game, he's able to just just wreck face with how good these guns are.
Wreck face, indeed. No kills to start. Players already down to 41, and Chris has got, again, his work cut out for him here. Needs to close a 5-kill gap. Otherwise, Zerfix will move on in. It's beautiful. We've got game audio. Thank you, production.
Ooh.
Shout out to you guys.
Now we could actually know where these chests are, how these other players are going to be building, and especially what Zerfix's movement going to be. Because, sound helps movement.
Yep.
Yo, have you ever seen that Courage the Cowardly Dog episode where Miro's just like, sorry, Courage, I can't hear you right now. I don't have my glasses on.
Did she actually say that?
Yeah, if you really think about it, all right, it's a theory. So
Courage the
like,
Cowardly Dog is one of the greatest shows
yeah, so it's like
of all time.
Yeah, like all the bad things that I've heard some online things like, oh yeah, they're making a Courage the Cowardly Dog reboot. I'm going to be very, very sad because they are going to mess it up unless they just get the weirdest people with like the worst like horror fantasies.
I feel like if you're gonna reboot Courage the Cowardly Dog, you need to get back the same people.
Either
like,
that or you have to literally have what's it called?
Just like because I feel like that show is just so extremely unique, so different from anything else that has really ever been on TV. I mean, not only just for its time, but just overall in animation, it was so definitive and so unique. So I feel like you have to have. I feel like you have to have a significant amount of the original people involved with the show.
The original animators, but have instead for like the writer, because like the writer might not do it, have the original writer plus Lovecraft. Dude, if they got somebody like Lovecraft to write more Courage the Cowardly Dog stuff, I'd say like, all right, I don't think we can air this on Cartoon Network.
Such a creative show, honestly.
It is very, especially with all the animations that you see Courage just like form and change into. There's a lot of different like different weird story things too that are really grounded in reality. It was just blown up over the top to make it very freaky. But over here, he's gonna be freaking these guys out with this scary sniper shot.
And boo!
Oh no, not a headshot, but still being a very good
very sneaky boy.
Yeah. Have you ever played Sneak King?
Wait, what? No, what is that?
Sneak King is that Burger King game where like the Burger King like sneaks up on like unsuspecting people and pulls out a burger and then gives it to them.
Oh, good shot! Gets the knock. Zerfix.
Yeah, he's
no
looking
shields
like the
for that
Sneak
player.
King.
Looking for another shot here. One player.
Oh wait, he should wait. Oh, he should have waited to see if he would only build up for the front part of it and then see if he could pick off that kill. But that player going to be picking up his teammate.
Yeah, that'll mean
Oh
no
wait,
kill
definitely
yet
not.
for Zerfix.
Fantastic.
Oh no! Yep, he gets the elam.
Yeah, his teammate didn't.
Zerfix is just gonna dust off his shoulders.
Those are 2 clean kills right now, and I think he's needing to try to find this other third party, which he does. But the other people have not stuck their head outs yet.
Ooh, able to grab
the purple pump. Yo, do you know what that reminds me of?
No.
Have you ever read The Purple Crayon as a kid?
No.
Oh, it's. Oh wait, Vince. He's getting into a team fight right now.
Oh, Chicken Coat comes out with some of the most random stuff ever. Oh, gets a blind shot into the cornfield trying to find this player.
Dude, he's just like John Cena. He's like, you can't see me now.
Dun, 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 dun.
And I think he's going to get that harpoon gun. Nope.
Yo, I gotta say, are you a wrestling fan?
I am a wrestling
You're
fan.
a wrestling fan. So I have never been a wrestling fan in my life.
All right.
And I will say, while I'm still not a wrestling fan, my mind has been changed a little bit having seen an event live, because it's definitely more than even just watching a sporting event, right? Because I'm a big hockey fan, and watching a game live is certainly different than watching it at home.
Exactly.
But it's the difference is bigger with wrestling, watching it on TV compared to watching it live. And I definitely super enjoyed the one event that I've actually gotten to go see. And I will say one thing that always will stick in my mind was when I first, like a year or two ago, I tried to get into wrestling. I started kind of watching some old events, and I watched an old WrestleMania, and it was CM Punk and the New Nexus in a doing a Royal Rumble. I think that's the one where like one person comes in like one at a time.
Yep.
And
It's just a gauntlet. If you're the
it
first
is.
two people, if you're the
It's
first
so
two people,
hard.
it's like you basically lost.
yeah, well, and it was CM Punk to start, and he like survives early, and then he gets his boys from the New Nexus in, and they're just like dominating everybody. It's like him and three other dudes that are just like trashing it, and then all of a sudden it's great. They're like, all right, like the New Nexus, they're crushing it right now. Can anybody stop them? And then it's just like you see CM Punk, he's all hyped, and then you just hear John Cena's theme comes on, and you just see the color go out of CM Punk's face, and everybody loses it. I'm like, yo! And then John Cena just comes in and just trashes all three of his boys from the New Nexus. Also, it's just the two of them, and you can see just CM Punk just like, oh no! And it was one of the most hype things I have ever seen in my life. It was actually so great. So I gotta say, I have a new appreciation for wrestling now. It's still not something that I'm gonna watch consistently, but it is definitely a different kind of entertainment, man. It's pretty cool.
I really like it. My freshman year in high school teacher was a very, very big wrestling fan. She actually went out and paid for games and stuff on her teacher salary, which they don't make too much. And
Yep.
actually, Chris going down, meaning Zerfix actually gets the clean
Yeah,
win
Zerfix
with
has the
13
dub.
kills. Yeah. But anyways, I don't know. Watching live events is really, really cool. Like even watching. I love watching esports events.
Oh
live.
my gosh, yes.
Like
Don't
going,
get me started
like
on
going
that.
over for NA winners, what's it called? Summer Finals NA and stuff like that. I believe Team Liquid against Cloud9.
You saw that?
Yeah, I went there in person when.
That's awesome.
When my friend asked me to come over, he said, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, I come over." So we watched that, and even watching even going over to the esports arena and watching just people play and stuff like that, these different games, it's so cool. And if you're a competitor like that, like how I'm a competitor in Smash Bros and stuff like that, it's just surreal to just have people watch you play. It's definitely not sitting at home. And like playing by yourself, and it's definitely not turning on your stream and playing.
Yeah.
It's just totally different feeling.
Yeah, I mean, I was I was lucky enough to get to go to the World Finals in 2016 for League of Legends. I got to see SKT win their third title.
Wow,
against-
he harpoon gunned it.
What
That
a
was
hook.
sick. Get over here.
We are gonna go back. We're gonna bring it back to us
still,
here in the
he's so
studio. But
sick.
shout out to
He
Zerfix.
was
That
so
was actually
sick
tight.
though. It was gonna be the best 2v1 with the harpoon gun. He was looking like Scorpion, dude. But going into this, we're gonna go to Colorado Springs,
Yeah, we
man.
are gonna go to Colorado Springs and
Oh,
get ready for
that
our
was-
next match.
Get over here. Dude, imagine if like in Mortal Kombat Scorpion had a shotgun.
That'd be not even fair. Come on.
Yeah, I mean,
We are in the battle bus though, folks, and we're ready to go.
let's go battle
Next
bus.
game, to
go-
Colorado Springs.
Let's go BB.
Onto the bus. Let's get it. Next game right now. We've got Ryan and Sisby here. Winners finals out in Colorado Springs. Shout out to everybody out in Colorado Springs. Thanks for coming out this week. Hope you guys are having a good time. Whew,
Having
hiccup
a
there.
good time.
Pardon me. I'm having a good time.
Have
having
you
a
seen
good time.
the memes where it's like Freddie Mercury walks along and slips on ice or something like that? Like there's a bunch of videos where it's like, yeah, Freddie Mercury, but walking down to the park, like going through Walmart and losing his mom or something like that. It's super funny.
I'm so confused.
You gotta watch more
I hope
memes.
you guys know what he's talking about because I sure don't.
There's
but
some
we're ready to
good
go.
memes.
Ryan dropping down right into the Weeping Woods. Going to farm out this cabin, see what he can start with. Green
Ooh,
AR and a... Who is that, a purple
That's a purple
SMG?
pistol, I believe.
Question mark.
Turn around. We can't see it. We can't see your face from the face cam.
Turn around.
Oh, that's a harpoon gun, but not opting to get the harpoon. I've seen a lot of...
when you never come around.
Oh, somebody died.
Oh, that's a rough start.
Oh, no.
Sisby going down early in Ryan.
Yeah, now Ryan all by himself.
Yes, thank you.
In this duo game. And I swear, I think the harpoon gun is very, very good because it closes it closes the gap between the other person, and on top of does damage, and on top of that, it gets you more guns. Like we've seen already like 3 games where the harpoon gun comes in clutch. But getting into this, Ryan just opting to pick up all these free loot because nobody likes to go all the way to the Weeping Woods.
Did you know that Bad Guy by Billie Eilish is actually just We Are Number One?
No, I did not actually.
Have you ever seen the video on YouTube?
Wait, why do you have a fishing rod? He could have just
used fishing.
No, he could have just got the harpoon gun.
He just got a purple AR out of it.
A blue AR. Ooh woo.
No.
Oh, you got a fish.
I'm just gonna nip that in the bud right now, okay?
No,
no ooh woos here. We're gonna leave those to Kathy.
She meows.
That too. All the time. All the time. I'll be down at the front desk, walks downstairs, and I just hear meow, and I'm like, oh, Kathy's here.
No,
somewhere.
like I don't know. For some reason, like there's a bunch of different dogs. It's like, oh hey, that's a beagle. Hey, that's a Shiba. And then like when people are just like asked
hi, Smelly.
Yeah, and when people are asked to just to like name cats, they're just like the orange cat. It's like the Garfield cat. It's like the black cat.
What are you playing? We are not playing. We're casting Fortnite Frenzy from Esports Arena. We are live from Esports Arena in downtown Santa Ana, California, and we're watching a game from Colorado Springs.
Yeah,
our Walmart location out there. We've got the winners finals between Ryan and Sisby.
Grenade out between this
just trying out some ordnance here.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to third party this, but unfortunately not getting anything done with that. And at the moment, he's kind of just needing to play a lot more defensive because again, this is always going to be a 2v1 fight because of how the tournament is just like set up, you know. But opting for getting to high ground and instantly facing those 2 people and bobbing and weaving.
Ryan needs 1 kill here to make this worth it, but he's getting pushed heavily. He's down to 78 health. He's got to buy some time, throwing up a build, seeing if he can get a heal, maybe get just a lucky shot here. There's one with the tech, trying to drop down.
But
he's
unfortunately,
down.
Not able to land his shots in midair with the assault rifle. That bloom not in his favor.
Ryan going down, and that means Sisby dies early and isn't punished for it. We'll go to game 2, still tied 0-0. So Sisby's definitely breathing a bit of a sigh of relief there. Going to feel a whole lot better about that because that really could have been rough.
But this is the make or break game. If you get a bad start, it's going to snowball it super, super hard. But if you get a good start, you're basically as good as golden to, you know, win the match, win the whole set, and stuff like that. But
we'll find out.
Yeah, I love Fortnite.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's your favorite gun?
The one that shoots.
Me too, man.
Yeah.
Me too.
I mean, whose favorite gun is the med kit? To be honest.
Probably no one's.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that makes sense.
Med kit gang, if you are in the chat, I know you don't even exist.
I want to hear from you.
I want to hear from you,
Colorado Springs.
Colorado Springs.
Tulsa.
Med kit
Fort Worth.
Dude,
what do you think?
Dude, wait, no, honestly, what do you think about the people in the school assemblies that are just like, good morning, class, and you're just like, morning, and it's just like, I can't hear you. I hate those. I hate those things. I just wanted to go in and get all the announcements for the.
It's
I want to see
8:30 a.m., Mrs. Anderson, and I've got laryngitis. That's why you can't hear me.
Exactly. I'm just like, Ms. Anderson. The reason why I have to be here is because our teachers are going to be like, hey, you can't be on the halls during assembly time. You have to watch the cheerleaders and stuff like that. I'm just like,
Oh, we're at a pep rally now.
assembly, pep rally, it's like the same thing.
Okay.
It's just like, hey, whoa, dude, look at all this spirit wear and stuff like that. Let's sing our alma mater. And then it's like, oh, hey, yeah, we have to cut down the school's funding again.
Shout out to General Meduzia, my good man. How's Fortnite going tonight? It's going great, my friend.
It's
Good to
super
see you.
But, you know.
I'm gonna do a little shout out on stream. My good friend General Meduzia. He's getting married next weekend. I'm happy for you, buddy. I love you, man. It's good to see you. I'm excited.
You know who else got married kind of recently?
You?
Donkey.
Donkey did get married.
Donkey did get married. Dude.
I feel like that was long overdue. Like him and Leah have been together for so long. I'm so happy.
JonTron got married too.
JonTron did get married. So did
PewDiePie also got married.
Did we talk about this last week?
Yeah, my sister also got married.
You're just recycling all the talking points. I love it. You're like, you know what I tweet about a lot? Well, you said gyros, but it is euros.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I am a history book. If you go up to me and ask me about like old history of like Super Smash Brothers, I could tell you from basically.
Have you ever been to Evo?
I have never been to Evo.
You need to go to Evo.
Yeah, I do.
I want to go to Evo. I've never been, but you need to go to Evo.
Guess where the first Evos have been held that was not at Las Vegas?
Where?
In Cal Poly Pomona.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you ever compete at Evo?
Yes, I will undoubtedly compete at Evo just because it's
good pressure here
trying
from
to
Ryan
third
early.
party, but unfortunately having split up.
Risking it for the biscuit, my friend.
Unfortunately.
Yo, this is huge.
This is super huge. That's such. You see him just slamming his headset. Oh no, bro.
Don't let the salt overflow, my friend. You gotta keep it contained.
You
Meanwhile,
gotta
we'll head
drink
over to
some
Sisby.
water. You gotta drink some.
Have a drink, my friend.
Exactly. But this is looking very, very good for Crispy. Right now, he's able to just
Sisby.
Frisbee. Oh, this could be it. He just tagged the person for, I believe,
Sisby just
66.
needs one kill.
He tagged it
That's
for
all he
66,
needs.
and he's staying in that house. I feel like he should be able to push because he has a submachine gun.
One kill wins this for Sisby. He's got a lot of damage.
That's so much
goes up just
damage.
in time.
One more.
Oh, so close. Sisby looking for the win. He just needs one kill to secure this win in the winners finals.
Two people super, super well. Now he's just trying to flank around because he's trying to get out of dodge of Holly Heights, Holly Hedges, Holly Woods. Did you see what I did there?
What was that laugh?
It's kind of like that awkward laugh when you try to talk to a girl and you mess up, and it's like, hey, this is funny, right? And she doesn't laugh, and you're just like, it's just a joke, or something like that.
Oh, he's found that player. He's going to get some shots. He's trying to eat the big pot. Going for the pressure, gets the knock.
Kill him now.
And that's it. Sisby wins.
Yeah, Sisby wins. Doesn't matter. He gets another kill. Ooh, baby, a triple.
Oh, baby,
a triple. Oh, baby,
Mom, get the
he
camera.
has to reload. Oh, baby, a triple.
That is it. Sisby's going to grab himself three,
baby, a
make
quadra.
it 4 kills.
Oh, man.
Where's the penta?
I wanted to see the penta kill,
I need the Korean caster's penta.
Yo, but he got a triple feed though. But going over to Spokane Valley. It's a fancy word to say Spokane.
Going to Spokane Valley. We're going out to Go to Bed Triggered, one of our premier Fortnite Frenzy players. Let's get right into this matchup.
Oh my gosh, dude, that kill that he just got,
kill.
It's more premium than any Patreon girl's Snapchat.
Whoa.
What?
Not going down that rabbit hole, Derek.
Yeah. Please don't talk about rabbits. Have you seen Zootopia?
Stop it!
We're getting back into this. Go to Bed Triggered coming out with the clean kill 4-2 against Swifty in this winners semifinals. And I believe this is game number 1. Yes, this is game number uno. Come on, Vamonos. Everybody, let's go to Misty
Come on,
Meadows.
let's get to it.
Because he's
I
at
know
Misty
that
Meadows.
we can do it.
Hey, let's see his driving skills, baby. Drift King, baby. Have you seen Tokyo Drift?
No.
Okay. That's all I have to say. Just okay.
Are you judging me right now?
No,
You are.
no. I'm definitely not. Trust me. Well, other really good moves.
This might turn into Friday night fights if Derek and I have to go here in a minute. We might have to throw down. Where are the boxing gloves?
Catch
Colin?
me outside. Catch me on the.
How about that?
Wow. Catch me outside. Catch me outside the battle bus. How about that?
Catch me outside. How about that?
But getting into this, the build wars coming in, trying to get high ground. Both players stuffing each other out at the very top, and I think.
Dropping the trap.
Yeah,
That's going to be the
there's nothing
knock.
he can
Good
do, but
play.
fantastic use of the traps and falling, getting hit with 50 damage from that fall damage, not having any healing materials. He has to call his Soraka soon. Get it? Because that's a League of Legends joke. Ha ha ha.
Enough with this laugh. I can't handle it.
All right,
Meanwhile,
fine.
Go
Well,
to
I'll
bed
change
trigger
it to
trying
like.
to catch this player healing, putting a lot of pressure on. He's just below, looking to break the build here. Gonna go for the
fantastic.
edit. Gets
He
one
has
shot
the
with
head.
attack. Looking to finish it off. Drops down. That's the
fantastic.
Elim. Good job
Two
from
more
Go to Bed
kills.
Triggered. Make that 6 kills for him in this game. This is the winner semifinals.
I think he's
from
getting a
Spokane Valley.
triple. He's getting third party right now because of all these other players coming in, knowing and seeing all these huge builds and firefights coming out, but opting to heal. Not sure if this is enough time. This is definitely not enough time. He has to just bite the bullet on this one and fight with the 41 HP he has. 78 shield right now. And this other, he's waiting out for them to use all their resources. Instead, playing the peek in, peek out. He's basically being Jerry, and the other people are being Tom. I love Tom and Jerry.
Great show.
But not as good as Go to Bed Trigger, putting on a great show for us right now.
He's definitely doing that.
He's getting hit up with all these rockets from the boat that he actually drove in on. That's really using
Using your noodle.
yeah, exactly. It's what's it called?
Oh, good shot from up top. That's 42 damage to the shield.
This is it.
Now
Yeah,
he's got it. That's the
fantastic.
kill.
He's able to maintain high ground so well for that long of a period of time that he's just able to close out kills so easily, despite him being at 41 HP the whole time. Go to Bed Triggered is making everybody triggered right now. But getting even fourth partied, him just saying like, what was that?
Everybody's showing up. Everybody got the Evite this time around.
Yeah, exactly. They all got the invite for
Oh,
Smash,
good shot with the
but
attack.
fantastic,
Make
yeah.
it 2. He's looking to finish off the kill, trying to get up on top of this player. Going to look for maybe the edit and go to drop down. He reloads his attack. Looking to jump up. Misses with that shot, but looking for another. Drops the trap. Now, I may just buy this time. No, he's going to build back out. See if he can bait this player to come in and say
He's really mixing up the
hello?
players by actually putting down a build and fake building
takes a
and
lot of damage
switching
there.
over to the other side. But again, taking so much damage. Having high ground, though, one more shot could kill it for the other player, I believe, because he isn't hitting him. Nope, taking out his shield still. 60 HP, but able to drink some baby pots over here. 25, and getting pressured, going off the top, and maintaining high. He's so good at maintaining high ground.
Edits
Fantastic.
so clean from
shot.
Go to Bed Triggered. He's going to finish off that kill. Now looking for another one. He's looking for the partner. That's going to be a rocket low down into the build that will break it, and he's actually going to die
he
to
fast
fall damage.
fell.
Ah, that's
But
rough.
he ended up with a 9-2 lead and is now going into game number 2. Remember, no rest between sets, just like 24-hour fitness. We're going into game number 2
That
very,
just
very
seems to be their
soon.
new motto.
What, no rest between sets?
Yes.
That's always their motto.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, their motto
Officially.
is, yeah,
oh,
their
I'm
official
sorry.
is no rest between
I
sets.
haven't been. I don't.
Haven't you
watch a
been
lot of
watching
television.
the ads? We don't have ad block. Everybody in chat probably has ad block.
You can't ad block it when we run it like on stream. That's not how that works.
I mean, I don't know, man. Some people make some crazy things, like online and stuff like that. They green screen some stuff, but Going into this game numero deuce. I learned that from Dora.
Deuce? How about dose?
Deuce. Just like in tennis. Dude, I love Wii Sports. Like, were you ever a pro in Wii Sports? Were you ever somebody that played Wii Sports Resort? What? This is a legitimate question. Like, I used to love playing Wii Sports until like I got to like these super hard bosses and stuff like that.
Wii Sports is one of like probably the best way to put it is like Wii Sports is actually one of the best games ever, like pound for pound. Like when you talk about like, and not that there wasn't like work put into that game or whatever, but considering
it was a tech demo.
It
was a tech demo.
Yeah, it was just like a tech demo, and like considering how much work was actually just put into like make that game and how deep the game like, and it isn't very like the shallowness of that game, but how much entertainment and how much fun it was is absolutely insane.
Exactly.
And General Meduzi, you and I played so much Wii Sports. Yes, we did. I remember that when I got my Wii. General Meduzi and I used to play a lot of Wii Sports back in the day. Played that. Played some Rock Band. I used to have
I played Guitar Hero
Medal of Honor European Assault. I think I had on.
Ooh, that was good.
If I remember, one of those Medal of Honor games back in the day.
Yeah, back then when I had my actually no, I still have my Wii and stuff like that because I run a lot of
You
tournaments.
still do? Well, okay. Smash guys.
Yeah,
They've got Wiis. I haven't had mine in years.
Yeah, so it's like I played a lot of actually Guitar Hero World Tour and stuff like that, and especially Smash and stuff like that. I wish I had Fortnite. Like,
Back in the day?
Yeah, back in the day. Like if there was, because back in the day there was no such thing as a battle royale.
The interesting thing was like the revolution of like online gaming, like console wise, really happened like as
during that
we
time.
were growing up. It
Yeah,
was like when
PS3
we were,
versus Xbox 360.
when I was like in middle school and high school was really when that truly came to the forefront.
Wait,
It's
was
kinda
that
crazy.
was that like when PS3 versus Xbox 360, or was that back when it was still Halo 2 versus like the World?
Well, those years, like those 8 years, kind of encapsulate both, or those 7 years kind of encapsulate most of that kind of era. But it was definitely like when I was in middle school. I can't remember the exact year that the Xbox came out, but it was really that generation. The original Xbox, the PlayStation 2, that really started to pioneer, you know, Xbox Live.
Wow, he eliminated that player just by throwing those
Dropping
grenades, dude. He's basically a basketball player at this point. Getting those
Just
really
dropping
quick points by,
dimes.
just dropping like super easy pot shots and stuff like that. Something that I could never do because I always played in the key. Did you know that that was originally a center in basketball?
I did not know that. I don't know basketball positions that well, but
Center is the biggest guys on the court.
You were a center.
Yes, I was a center. Fantastic kill coming up by Go to Bed Triggered.
Were you playing
High school?
with like elementary school kids?
No. No.
You were the biggest guy in your team in high
No,
school.
I was not. Okay, but, you know, Go to Bed Trigger eating that, but
he's going to eat a face full of lead here as he's going to go down. The one, you know, thing he can lean on, he's got a pretty big lead over Swifty. Swifty finished last game with just 2 kills. He's got none
yeah, but
at this point.
But the thing is, I wasn't that big, but I had a lot of power, like, to box people out.
Oh, okay.
in
Swifty
basketball.
trying to get the nades down here, see if he can pressure this one player. Looking for the shot, but isn't able to land it. Still
Just
throwing
throwing
more
all
grenades.
those grenades
Oh,
out,
he's
looking
gonna
like
take a
a
little
3-point
damage
shooter
here.
right now. Getting so much damage and fantastic frag coming out from Fate Swifty.
You're not very big, dog. You played tennis. I don't know if he's talking about me.
He's talking about me.
I played Wii Sports tennis. Yeah.
No, he's talking about me. He's like, you look like a tennis player. Nah, after they kicked me off the team, just because they're just like, for some reason we keep losing, get off the team, and then they still lost. I actually went to.
Are you talking about basketball still?
Yes, I'm talking about basketball still. They got so saucy that they kept losing, that they thought the problem was me, and then they still kept losing.
And then you just came back and you're just like, you're just bad.
No, I didn't even come back. Like when they asked me to come back, I was like, no, I'd rather be undefeated in track and field high jump, which I was.
There you go.
Yeah.
He's an athlete.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. It's really weird. People are asked like, "Oh, hey, how high do you jump?" It's like like peak jump, like regular jumping, I'm not that high, but like that really weird flop type of jumping, it was I jumped like 6'4".
Dang. That's a little nutty.
Yeah, nuts, but not as nuts as Fortnite plays coming in right now from Swifty, actually taking out that kill again. I really wanted to go back to that kill that he had earlier, utilizing the grenades and the high ground to just pot shot that other player, just like free kills and stuff like that.
Swifty looking for the game of his life right now. He's going to need 9 kills just to tie things up. 10 would give him the win. Otherwise, it would be go to bed triggered advancing to the winners finals out in Spokane Valley. And I think Swifty's going to have to take his driving test first here.
He has to probably. It looks like he probably has to take the written test first. Hey, driving jokes.
Whoa!
Hey, let's go. Don't worry, you don't fail yet until like you get back to the TMP.
He's just going to try and drive straight into this player right now.
Yeah, his boat actually causing a lot of damage and trying to.
Oh no!
Oh,
Swifty's
that's
in
so
trouble.
much
That's
damage,
the
and yeah, that's the win for Go to Bed Triggered. Actually, like getting third partied and everything on that, and we're gonna move on to, I believe, winners finals.
Yeah, we'll see if we stay in Spokane. We might pop over somewhere else before we come back to possibly see the winners finals there. But Go to Bed Triggered, able to grab the victory there. A strong one, winning by a solid 9 kills. So that first game, definitely leaning heavily on that score and able to carry him to a victory. And I agree. You hate to see it there.
Exactly.
Swifty going down, going for that aggressive push.
Super, like,
Which I don't mind. He's got a big gap to close, right? You have to play a little more aggressive. You cannot sit back and wait. Otherwise, the kills will just not they're not going to come to you. And you've got to make up such a big gap. You can't waste time. But sadly, Swifty will go down there. Still in the tournament, though. Remember, that was winner semis. So Swifty, in this double elimination bracket, still has an opportunity to get things back. Maybe, if he does well enough, he can try and get redemption against Go to Bed Triggered later on in the bracket. But he'll have to wait for his opportunity there. Production will let us know in just a moment where we are headed next.
I mean, well, right now we're in Orange County.
Yes.
Over here, just hanging out with my bud JC.
My bud Derek.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Yeah. So, anyways, what sport did you play in high school?
In high school, I played football and lacrosse.
Ooh, lacrosse boys.
Yes.
All my friends that played lacrosse, they actually still do play lacrosse and stuff like that.
I
college.
wish I could. I did play in college. I haven't been able to find a men's league to play, so I play hockey nowadays.
Mhm.
But I love lacrosse. It's a good time.
Yeah, my speaking of hockey, like my friend really loves the Penguins. He's like a diehard Penguins fan. And
Okay.
is
he from Pittsburgh?
Yes, he actually is.
Okay.
So
Then that's understandable. I don't have to hate on him for being a Pittsburgh fan from out here.
yeah, and then I don't know. I don't really keep up with hockey too much, but like I know of the Detroit Red Wings though. That's all.
Are we going somewhere with that? You're just like, I know of this.
I
team.
know of this team. It's kind of like talk to your mom and she's like, "Oh, Esports. That one
Do you play World of Warcraft?
Yeah, it's like
That's
what
always
is
the one
that?
comes up.
Cloud number 9 or something like that. They'll say something super weird.
Ooh, that's a pin. Can I show a pin on stream? I promise it is PG. I've got a great pin. We were showing off pins yesterday.
Don't remind
I'll
me,
wait
please.
for approval. I'm not going to do anything without the say-so
She
of
just
the bosses in the back.
we got the horses in the back.
It's
She got the horses in the
I'm gonna grab it real
back.
fast. 1 second.
Yo, I love pins.
Because Derek got to show some off
Got
yesterday.
the horses in the back.
Yeah, you gotta represent. I'm actually, oddly enough, a CLG fan, but I do have my little Cloud9 pin
Yo,
right
just,
there.
Yo, just,
Shout out
Yeah.
to Cloud9. Cool pin. Got it during Pride Month. They were selling those. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty fashionable.
A cool thing is a few months ago and stuff. I
Also got
actually
a PlayStation one.
came all the way over to Esports Arena and they were having their their viewing party with Cloud9
Yes, we
versus versus
for against Team Liquid for the summer finals for NALCS.
yeah,
Or just
they
LCS, I should
yeah,
say.
I love C9 and stuff like that. I got into a lot of contacts with them because, you know, they were all super happy. And then I saw the tweet over that says like, "Oh, hey, he's finally going to give us our first our first win."
Okay.
And then they threw it. I was like, the C9 throw is just like an Overwatch.
So let's address that, because I think that's their social media guy who I think used to work for Immortals, if I remember correctly.
That's the same guy.
And he got kicked from Immortals, I think, for kind of putting out
BM.
some BM tweets. And I love the fact that C9 embraces like the creativity and stuff and the BM that he does on Twitter, because it's actually just 100% phenomenal content. Like,
C9?
I don't know your name, I'm sorry, but Cloud9, you're like social media guy. You are awesome. I love how many memes just are being created in the general league community just from your tweets, and people will easily look at that and attack it and be like, oh, like they lost because they got jinxed by their Twitter feed. Nobody got jinxed by the Twitter feed.
Nope.
Cloud9 lost because they didn't play as well as Team Liquid. And C9 social media, keep doing what you're doing. It's great.
Yeah,
I cannot get enough of it. It's awesome.
Exactly. Cloud9, I feel, is just a team that
In an organization.
yeah,
as a
and
whole.
an organization that just prides itself on creativity, because you have Kenny S backing a CS:GO, and he used to just rush through smoke, something that, you know, silver players would do. You have, you know, Golden Glue and stuff like that doing all these like weird.
Stewie 2K would do the same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
pushing through smokes.
yeah, Stewie 2K also, and especially in like Super Smash Bros. Melee, you had Mango, who just, you know, it's Mango. He just does random stuff and it works. And back in Smash 4, they did have Ally, which he just threw out moves. It's just, they're very, very expressive players. And the reason why we're talking so much is because tomorrow, I believe, or in 2 days, Worlds, question mark?
Yes.
And we're going over to this new game of
Colorado Springs. We're back
Colorado
to
Springs.
see Ryan here in the losers finals. Ryan and Ghost Monarch duking it out here for the final spot in Grands out in Colorado Springs. And Ryan, we saw earlier tonight, had a really rough game. He actually died in both of the games of the last match that we saw. I believe it was Winners Finals. Didn't get a single kill. He lost to Sisby 1-0. And Sisby looking for redemption here as Ghost Monarch, and he will duke it out for that final spot in Grands. If this kid wins this game, you're both invited to my wedding. If you're talking about Ryan, I'm already invited to your wedding. But I guess Derek can be my +1.
Yay, weddings. Where's the melee
You
setup?
denied me. Yes, I did.
there-
We've been over this.
Yeah, there's a I got invited to a Smasher's wedding, and it was really, really weird to see, like, they had this weird thing called like their first game, like their first set.
Instead of like a first dance?
Yeah, instead of like
That's
the first dance,
adorable.
so they had a first set.
That is so sweet.
And like I like, kid you not, it was so horrific just
Aw.
watching the husband get demolished by the wife's sheik. And the worst part about it is just like he can't play the game. He's getting check chased at his own wedding. It's
I mean, hey, if she's a boss, like, what can you do?
I mean
That's that means that the guy, he's doing something right because he married a girl that's out of his league. So good for him.
get it
Right? Like, she
gamer
comes
league.
in and just kicks his teeth in and smash. Dude, he's got a catch on his hands, right? Like,
Yeah, I'd say
come
so.
on. You know?
But he's rotating. I really love these zip lines just because it's such fast rotation throughout the map, and that allows you to get so many more resources. However, since they're so linear and they don't ever move, it's so easy to just get hit with a sniper rifle. That's how you see all these different clips of streamers getting super far range snipes on people in the zip lines, just because since it's so linear and you can't really cancel out of it too safely.
Uh-oh. Trouble here for Ryan.
Grenades. Catch one of these.
Player's going to try and get on top of him. The build is
Unfortunately,
actually not in
couldn't.
Ryan's favor. He's going to take a lot of damage here. Down to 99. No more shields. Now down to 20. This is big trouble. He's going to get the first shot, but goes down right after.
Unlucky.
That is so
Atomic
rough. Ryan not
Gary.
able to grab any kills.
Gray.
And it just continues here for Ryan. He was looking a lot better earlier in the day, but once he got to winners finals, things are just falling apart now. Ghost Monarch still alive. No kills to his name, but just one would give him a lead heading into game 2. He's over in the Weeping Woods. He's in the circle. We'll see what he can do.
If you want to see us play after this, well, you could tweet at us and stuff. You know, you could just drop a follow and you'd be like, "Hey, man, where is it? Where are they?" Or you know, you could go into the Esports Arena Discord and just at us. I guess
You could. I don't know. Maybe General Meduzzi and I, maybe we'll stream together sometime and play some Fortnite. How about that?
dude, I love Fortnite. You know,
You can see how bad I am, and you can carry me. Me and my boosted butt.
yo, we should sign up for a Fortnite Frenzy one day.
Oh, gosh.
Or best if production team it could figure this out, like have it so that we cast the game that we're playing at the same time.
I can already tell. I think that would be a big no from Cullen.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be a big no. A, B, it's very very hard, and C, why would you ever do that? Why would we basically watch loser round 1 players?
Right? If there was ever a matchup that could result in both players getting knocked out in losers round 1, it would be you and me.
No. Worst part about it is that losers round 1 match would be super super long because we'd just be in tiebreakers after tiebreakers.
That'd be funny. Do a solo game and one of you play and the other cast it. That'd be interesting. Can I just flame you the entire time?
If I could flame you the entire time, yes.
Okay, I think that's.
Hey,
I'll take that deal.
That's a deal.
It's like, all right, here comes Chicken Cup. He's so bad he misses every one of his shots.
Exactly. But Ghost Monarch hitting that one shot 100 damage. That's instantly all that other player's shield, and maybe if he didn't have 100% shield
Oh, here
up.
come the grenades. Ghost Monarch trying to get a build, trying to protect himself from the ordnance on its way. Other player appears to be healing. Is Ghost Monarch going to look for the peak? Misses the shot with
Ops to
He's going to go for the push.
Like, yeah, ops to push. Very, very aggressive play coming out. And trying to time him so that the other player, when he breaks down his wooden materials, he's able to instantly get a reverse shot off.
Ghost Monarch continuing to close the gap here. Both players moving towards each other. Now they're
is
going for the builds.
This is the build battle that we've all been waiting for. This is where the very tight aim and very tight just plays come on out.
Good
But fantastic
edit.
instant
Great
edit into
shot.
into edit to shoot and being very very careful on entering in that trapped zone. Already Ghost Monarch having 1 kill above, and as you can see, Ryan instantly getting out and having no kills to his name, eating this super fat punish.
Yep, so Ghost Monarch starting to take advantage of essentially a free game here. Ryan gets nothing to start off, dies early, and that means Ghost Monarch just trying to rack up the kills, build as much of a lead as he can in this first game. As Ryan going to need to have a reversal of fortune in his next game. Really needs to figure things out early. Try and stay alive a little longer.
Yo, I love how
his day will be done.
I love how they removed reversal of fortune and chance time from Mario Party, dude. I hated that. No, I still.
Where's our Mario Party tournament? Where's that?
Dude, I still lose whenever I win every single minigame. I still lose to my friend who like wins in like 2 minigames, and they're just like, "Oh, hey, yeah, red space star, here you go. Hey, happening star, here you go. Hey, basically, we're giving this guy the win. Basically, yay!"
So, shout out to my roommate Ben, because this is his idea as far as I know. But my favorite way to play Mario Party actually doesn't involve playing Mario Party. You just get a bunch of people together. Everybody gets a character, and you make all of you pick a character. You're like Luigi or Mario, whatever, and you make all the characters CPU and CPU level 1. So they're really dumb and really bad at the game, and then you're forced to drink every time you lose, every time you lose coins, all stuff like that. Like, best way to play Mario Party. You don't have to play at all. You just have to sit there and suffer while all these just really dumb characters keep losing for you and keep forcing you to drink. It's actually so much fun.
Dang.
It's so great.
For
His
the Mario
name is Regis. Yeah, he does go by Regis. That's my boy.
for the Mario Party that I play, we play normally and stuff, but when you get to a star, you have to mango it, which is you have to hold down and randomly press A, and sometimes you say no. So 50% of the time you say no, 50% of the time you say yes, and it's just so chaotic that it's kind of just like if you get a star with doing that 50%, because it's already a chance to get a star from like all these other different chances and stuff like that, you know, just bad. I love Mario Party, but I hate Mario Party. That's why I buy the game every single time. Speaking of Mario Party, what do you think about I don't know. I lost my train of thought. It was basically like the train was going over the train tracks, and then there was a U-turn in the train tracks. That's a joke
because your train of thought got derailed.
Yeah. Well, you should know that trains never U-turn.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. They always go straight backwards, forwards. But getting hit up with all these boat rockets. Still playing very, very smart, turtling just a little bit just to try to get them off of his back. Ghost Monarch looking to extend the distance between both him and Ryan. Playing very, very well against this 1v1, but I'm not sure where the other player is because this is still a duo game. He still potentially has a another duo partner in here.
Yeah, Ghost Monarch just trying to break the builds here. But he's now got the low ground, so he's got to work his way up high. Build's going to be broken. Uh-oh, fall damage. That's going to hit Ghost Monarch.
From that duo player, that's the very, very...
Wait, Atomic Gray? That's the second time Atomic Gray has popped up in one of our games.
Yeah, exactly. He's stream sniping us. But... yeah,
I don't know about that. That's a little far.
Yeah,
but
I know. I'm not. But that's kind of what I mean. When you're in that duo situation, yeah, you're fighting that person, but you're not really paying attention to how far you build up and stuff like that. And that duo partner could just simply break that whole thing, down his own teammate and down you at the same time, and then just insta-heal.
And then just hit a little hashtag worth in chat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a 1-0 lead for Ghost Monarch heading into Game 2. It is the losers finals out in Colorado Springs. And Ryan, we saw, visibly a little distraught after that game and really needs to clean it up. That's now 3 games in a row that he's gone without a kill. And now, thankfully, Ghost Monarch was only able to get 1, so the gap is small. Ryan has an opportunity here, but he needs to clean things up early, needs to not go down so quickly to have an opportunity. Otherwise, with it being the losers final, loser's done for the day here. There's no second chance this time, so Ryan needs to figure it out now. He doesn't have the room.
Exactly. But going into game number 2, Ryan really hoping that he doesn't get basically cheesed again, because every single time we've seen Ryan get on stream,
the cheese though, man. The cheese.
No, every single time he's dropped,
the cheese picks. Like I'm taking Twitch, going red buff, and I'm ganking your lane level 2.
Dude, this guy, I don't know, he just can't catch a break today in the winners finals and the losers finals. But I'm really hoping that he brings us back by showing off how aggressive his play is and how clean his play is, because he looks to be a very, very aggressive type of player and very prides himself on that really micromanaging situation.
We'll see if he can shave his head and be Mr. Clean this game as we're ready to transition in. Everybody's in the battle bus. We're ready to drop onto the map here. Game 2 of the Colorado Springs Losers Finals ready to go right now. Let's get into it. We've got Ryan going up against Ghost Monarch here for that last spot in the grand finals, as Ryan will drop out of the battle bus, and he's going to head just northeast here of Frenzy Farm.
Wow, Ghost Monarch not really utilizing Ryan's unfortunate early death.
In winner gets cash, yes.
Yeah, on game number 1. I really want, Ghost Monarch, despite him still having a lead, it's such a small lead that he still needs to basically play to the best of his abilities.
I mean, if you're Ghost Monarch, you're playing like this game's even.
Yeah, exactly. It a one kill lead means almost nothing. Just like in fighting games and stuff like that, even though you have a full bar of health, sometimes the comeback is real even from the furthest depths of anything. So Ghost Monarch really looking to play a little bit more safe, I feel, and Ryan still needing to pick it up just a little bit, but hearing an opponent able to insta-shotgun.
Whoa, gets the knock, finishes
And
the kill.
gets the
That's the
kill,
start that
yeah.
Ryan needs. That's immediately tying up this match. He's going to throw down that big pot, get the 50 shields, look to farm up some mats
Oh,
here.
unfortunately, drinking the 50 shield a little bit too early and getting the baby pots right after. But that's kind of what I mean. When you have like a 1-kill lead, it doesn't really mean too much, just because right when you hop into the game, more likely than not, you're going to land with somebody, and that's going to be the chance to either, hey, you're going to get an early kill, or they're going to get an early kill, and you're going to lose, you know? So, fantastic from Ryan. Already 30 people dead. And we're going over to get more mats. I feel that this game is going to be really, like, it's going to be really close, I feel. Just the whole time.
Well, it's close so far. Both players tied in kills, both sitting at 1 for the moment. As Ryan actually did end up redirecting into Frenzy Farm to grab that first kill. He's going to keep farming up the mats here, looking for maybe some better weapons. He's sitting on the green pump, green bolt, and that blue pistol, but he's maybe looking for an AR here. He is going to find a bandage bazooka, but not electing to pick that one up.
Ryan just going through the motions, trying to see how much equipment that he could get early on, but finds another player. Fantastic aim coming out, and fantastic knock also coming out towards that player, conserving his ammo. And I really, very, very smart idea not to instantly go for all that loot, knowing that he has a duo partner.
Misses with that last shot on the
both
pump.
shots, yep.
Now the player's trying to build up, 28 damage
fantastic
there.
Shot though, yeah. Knowing that he does not have that much, and fantastic closing out the kill, getting so much loot for it, and actually extending his lead a little bit more, extending out with 2 additional kills.
Much better start here for Ryan. As we mentioned, he went 3 games straight without a kill. Now has 3 to his name here in the second game of the losers finals. Ghost Monarch did get a knock off screen. So we'll have to see if he can start to close this gap. But Ryan feeling a lot better right now after grabbing a few kills.
Ghost Monarch goes down, and Ryan wins.
Hype. He saw it right away.
Yeah,
he's feeling good.
Yeah,
he's got his mojo back. Hit the dab. He hits the dab. There it is, Ryan.
Ryan finally caught a break. He's just standing up, popping off. He's feeling really good, getting the run back with Crisby in the grand final, saying, hey, I got robbed.
I need you to dab on stream, my friend. I need you to dab for the camera. That's what I need.
He's never going to dab.
Come on. Oh, too late.
But that was pretty good. It was still really close. It still ended up 3-2, but I feel that since he did get those 2 early kills, it made his opponent want to try to push for kills a little bit too uncomfortably, I'd say. But who knows?
I don't know. It works out, though. Ryan able to grab those few kills. It's just enough to push him to the grand finals out in Colorado Springs. We'll see if we can jump to that match a little bit later in the day. But right now, we're going to head to a short break. But stick with us, folks. Yeso and Chicken Cup coming back in a few minutes with more Fortnite Frenzy. We're back. Yeso, Chicken Cup, Fortnite Frenzy. We're about ready to head out to our friends in Spokane Valley with our winners finals. We've got Go to Bed Triggered and Afakasi, our top 2 players from Spokane, ready to duke it out for that first spot in the grand finals for week number 6. Double points on the line, obviously. So very, very important matchup here. Pardon me. The hiccups are really getting after me today.
Dude, you're choking with all this excitement for
I am just, I
for
can't
grand
handle it.
finals.
I can't handle it.
You can't wait to commentate Fortnite.
Nope.
I can't either.
But we're about ready to head over there. We can remind you that actually a week ago we saw these 2 players match up with Go to Bed Triggered coming out on top, and we'll see if he can get redemption here, or if Avakasi, I should say, can get redemption here and try and grab that spot in grand finals. First, Go to Bed Triggered continues to be a consistent performer out in Spokane, but we'll see if Avakasi can knock him off his throne. We're about ready to head over there in just a moment.
Yep.
Any random tangents, questions you want to ask before we get into game?
Yeah.
Just kind of get them out of your system now.
They're never going to be getting out of my system.
I knew it.
But like, so when you were a kid, you had like the core like 5 channels that you would see. For me, it was Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, Animal Planet, and Discovery Channel.
Sure.
Yeah. Like, what were your like core things? Because like I would never like.
I would
go
say
past.
sub out Animal Planet for History Channel, and mine's pretty similar. I wasn't a big Disney Channel fan.
But like it was still like there. I kind of just watched it if both Cartoon Network and
I can't remember the name of it, but the one thing I really loved on Disney Channel was that one Disney Channel original movie where it's like the baseball player. He's like the really good baseball player, but all he really wants to do is like be a chef. And I remember he like cooks that first dish, and he like makes like chicken. And, like, the coating for the chicken is, like, Fruit Loops or something. And it looks disgusting, but apparently, like, the family loves it. Like, I actually loved that Disney Channel original movie. Like, I actually thought that was super cool. But that was mostly it. I wasn't a big fan. My brother was the bigger fan of Disney Channel. I was more like Cartoon Network. I really loved Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But $1 Million Cook-Off. Shout out to production. God, these guys are the best. $1 Million Cook-Off. Great,
I mean,
great
you gotta
Disney Channel
know
movie.
these, you know? It's like, it's just common courtesy knowledge.
Ed, Edd n Eddy is a classic.
Ed, Edd n Eddy is a classic.
Buttered
I really like
toast.
like a lot of these cartoons and stuff, like ending off their finales, they don't really do that too well and stuff like that.
Ed, Edd n Eddy had
Ed, Edd n Eddy had it really well. Regular show had it. And, you know, we're going to be having it in 2 weeks in our finals with Fortnite, with League of Legends, with Smash Bros, with everybody. These finals coming up, we're going to be showing you and kicking it off with a bang. But at the moment, week number 6, Go to Bed Trigger versus Afakazi's in winners finals. Who do you think is going to take it? Do you think Avakasi is hungry enough
Kimiko Kathy is production, so sorry, General Meduzia.
Is Avakasi hungry enough to basically get his revenge from last week, or is Go to Bed Trigger going to cement himself as his bracket demon?
We're going to find out here. Misty Meadows is the drop for Go to Bed Triggered. Can I immediately start with a blue, or a green AR, I should say. Colors are hard. But a good start here for the top player out of Spokane. Just farming up all of that ammo. Finding another chest here. Oh, is that a blue? That's a blue FAMAS. We'll see if he wants that.
I'd say not at the moment, because the FAMAS, despite it still being a grade higher and still having significant damage, it's still not as good as a green AR, in my opinion, at these close range skirmishes in the very early game. Because in the early game, you don't see these super huge build fights. You actually see people utilize the
oh, he just got a scar. Go to Bed Triggered.
Definitely.
Great start.
If Avakazi saw it, Go to Bed Triggers' build or loadout right now, he'd be triggered himself. And fantastic, picking up that green that green sniper rifle, already rounding out his loadout for the mid game, or like the early-ish mid game. Still needing significant more mats though. I really think the start is very, very solid, and you still could potentially get a lot more things, but you know, luck have you. Just I guess I get a gun that I don't really need. Oh well, you got more ammo.
As we mentioned, Afakasi went down to go to bed, triggered a week ago in what I believe was the grand finals, I believe we watched.
Yeah, and Afakasi and stuff, they had to replay the games because of some sort of inquiry.
That,
like, yeah,
yes.
like a, it wasn't the hacker one, because that was, oh, he sees somebody. Is this something? Nope. Instead, he opts for...
Takes the window, gets a good shot there, great damage.
133% on the line. He needs to rush his opponent down before he could bandage up, before he could baby pot up.
Oh, but getting take some damage. Goodbye to his shields.
Yeah, getting a third party right off the bat from these duos. This is what I really mean by these tournaments are extremely, extremely hard, because these other players are on a different playing field than you, because they have the one resource that you don't, which is another person. But opting to reset neutral, resetting and re-getting all his barriers back online. Just keeps switch editing real fast to see if he could catch other people out by surprise. But he's almost out of mats right now. Quick shots coming in.
So much damage though from the Scar. Go to bed trigger doing a lot of work here despite all the pressure he's being put under. Looking for the tack shot, but isn't able to get it. Gonna get back up top.
Oh, fantastic shot. This should be it.
Two.
Oh,
looking for the third. He's gonna go
getting
down.
hit by that final attack shot from that player. Unfortunately, I believe that player was at the brink of death. One more shot, but unfortunately couldn't land the whole bloom under. And now we're going to Afakasi in a very, very good place right now, just because Go to Bed Trigger, basically getting outplayed. He didn't really get outplayed, but he kind of got unlucky. But he's gonna eat a whole bunch of a huge
just shoot this rock real fast. Afakasi going to be feeling really good right now. We've actually seen this a lot tonight. Players going down early and their opponents with a lot of time to work to try and build a lead. And Afakasi here in game one will have that opportunity himself. An okay start here. He's got the blue FAMAS and a green tack. He's also got the harpoon gun, so we'll see if he can make any use of that. But Afakasi going to need to try and build as much of a lead here as he can. He's looking to secure that first spot in the grand finals out in Spokane Valley. And yes, I agree, General Manuzia. That was very unfortunate. That's a big sad for Go to Bed Triggered.
So, when you play games, are you more of a person that kind of looks at technicality aspects of it, like, oh hey, he's doing this, I must do this and stuff like that, like super try hard trying to get good at the game and stuff like that? Or are you just somebody that just hops on and just uses the mechanics just for fun and stuff like that? Or does it really depend on the game? Like, what games are you serious about and what games are you not that serious about?
It's less about is it the game I'm playing and more like the mood that I'm in. Like, if I'm playing League, sometimes I'll just get on and mess around and not think too hard about it. But, there's a
upgrading
blue
that blue tack. Upgrading that colorless tack to instantly blue.
Yeah, not too shabby. But, if I'm looking to go in and grind out some rank games, I'm definitely going to be thinking a lot more about, my picks and champion select. What are the matchups that I'm looking for? How am I trying to play, this certain matchup? So it just depends the mood I'm in. I'll play any game seriously if there's
that's
conditions
a golden.
I'm looking for. Ooh, Afakasi set up for success here.
And getting so many fish, but those aren't the right fish that he's trying to look for, because he already has a bunch of baby pots, but opts to get the 2 fishes anyway, leaving that pistol, I believe. Oh, no, leaving the harpoon gun. Opts to go fishing some more because he found a new spot. That's some good sushi right there. Would you ever eat pufferfish?
I hear pufferfish is actually pretty good, isn't it?
It's very, very good, but if it's not set up correctly by, the best 5 people in the world, you have a chance of dying.
Yeah, it's poisonous.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I mean, if it was made by the right people, I'd probably give it a shot.
Yeah, like if
I don't want to die.
if like the characters
What?
from Shokugeki no Soma came in and like prepared pufferfish.
Is that Food Wars?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh shoot, I should probably start saying it in the English
Boku no
name
Hero
for it.
Academia.
Boku no Hero Macadamia Nut.
Macadamia Nut.
Macadamia.
What is
Nut.
that? Demon Hunter is oh, what's the Japanese name called?
You're talking about Demon Slayer, right?
Yeah. What is it?
I just call that Nezuko the anime.
Yo,
cute
Nezuko's like,
Cute anime girl.
she is like best girl ever.
I really like her design because it's like it. I've seen like this picture. Oh well, he's just coming up,
Okay,
ambushing
try and get
this
some damage onto
duo
this
right now,
boat.
and
Oh!
instantly, what
Hello?
the Drift Kings,
Oh!
baby, taking that free kill, freaking out that one player because right when he got shot, he was just like, oh no! It's kind of like when you when you're driving and you don't expect something, you're just like, oh shoot, I need to swerve out of the way real fast, but. 230%. I think he's using that boat to get to his other good boat, but no, opposite. Staying that boat. But Afakasi looking pretty
for redemption
strong right now. Yeah.
Gonna clear out that entire row of corn. Trying to push into Frenzy Farm here. A lot of builds over here, so there was some action at some point. We'll see if there's any stragglers left around. Any kills that he could pick up. He's got the 1-0 lead. What else can he do with that? Full health, harness shields. Can he get more kills, build on this lead? 22 players left in the server.
Speaking of shields, have you watched Rising of the Shield Hero?
I have not. I've been told it's pretty good. My roommate watched it.
Yeah, that's all. I love anime.
It's Kimetsu no Yaiba, right?
Yeah.
That's Demon Slayer.
Yeah, yeah.
Just remembered it. One of the best OPs of the season.
What's your favorite OP ever?
Oh, that's so hard.
It's so hard.
Like, Garang is great. The Fire Force OP is awesome.
But then you still
the
have
second-
old
the
ones like Naruto Shippuden and stuff like that.
Some of those are good. Some of those are really bad.
Well, there's change from
the
Bleach, and then there's Silhouette and Naruto Shippuden.
The second OP from Soul Eater is one of my favorites of all time.
Yep.
Paper Moon
is
a banger.
There's the opening number 2 to Bleach and stuff like that. I really like the Soul Society arc.
Also, just the what you call it. And you guys can't help me on this because I haven't given you any details on what I'm talking about.
Is it from Kung Fu Generation?
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah,
OP?
that's a classic.
Oh,
that I think
it's Cruel Angel's Thesis. So good. Oh, did somebody just die? They definitely just died from falling, didn't they? They had to. Look at that build.
Yeah, they're building to the moon. Fly me
Oh.
to the moon.
Hey, there's another. That's the end credit song for Evangelion. But yeah, oh my
But
gosh, Cruel Angel's Thesis is one of the best.
Yeah. Speaking of which, like the Fly Me to the Moon remix from Bayonetta, I love that. I love that song, like the most like sung from basically her.
And you know what really bums me out? And like I have a very conflicted relationship with the show Neon Genesis Evangelion, but like
There's the ending, right?
There's a lot of things I love about that show, but I would say overall I have a negative opinion of it. But when they put it on Netflix, they took out the end credit song. Fly Me to the Moon, it's not in there. And like they do, the coolest thing about that was like depending on where the show was and the mood at the end of the episodes and things like that, like they changed it and they did different edits of that song. And that was like such a unique thing, and it's not in there. Made me sad. Because the weird thing is that like I may have a negative opinion of that show, but I actually recommend it to everybody. Because I'm like, I want to talk to you about it. I want to hear your thoughts.
Exactly. It's a classic.
It is a classic.
People still cosplay as that and like Haruhi Suzumiya and stuff like that.
Don't watch the dub.
Yeah.
The dub is hot garbage. And I'm someone who enjoys dubs to an extent. But the dub is, it's horrifying.
Yo, go to bed Trigger just pushing up this build.
It's Afakasi.
Oh, it's
Go to bed
Afakasi.
Triggered is dead.
Yeah,
it's
you're
game
right.
1. Winners finals. Spokane Valley.
Speaking of which, I really love.
Whoa, did he just?
Oh, he got
somebody like right behind him.
Yeah, exactly. That was super,
What?
super like
That was
scary.
weird.
But eating all the fish, 95 shield. The fishes are a really, really good source of protein.
Hashtag worth.
Exactly. But I love what's it called? It wasn't false love. It's the one with the other. Your Lie in April.
I've never seen that. I've heard great things.
Yeah, it's really, really good. I really like the OP from Goose House. But he's really not wanting to fight this anymore because he's going to get instantly third-partied. And because this is a duo game, a third party means 2 additional people that already on top of the 2 people that you have fighting. And you know how many people you have? You have you, yourself, and yourself. It's supposed to be me, myself, and I, but you know.
Afakazi trying to put some damage down from range, using that gold AUG as best he can here. Gonna go maybe for an edit, trying to break that build.
No,
Quite do
that's
it, yeah.
oh, getting grenaded a little bit too much, getting pressured off stage.
Ooh, good damage there. Afakazi getting third party though a little bit, just north of Pleasant, well, just in the northern part of Pleasant Park, I should say, as the circle's starting to close in.
He sees somebody driving a boat, I think.
10 players in the server.
Yep.
195 total health here for Afakazi. Looking to build on this lady. He's
Oh.
up 1-0, but he needs more.
Yeah, Afakazi opted to try to leave that situation. However, the people building on top is not going to let him slide just yet. Oh, getting tagged in from the back from another third party. I believe there's a group of 3 teams around him. 1 in the front, 1 to the right where he got shot up the first time, and now 1 over to the left where he was trying to escape. Getting the harpoon gun. I really missed the plunger.
Spicy plays. Come on, baby.
I really missed the plunger.
Harpoon someone. Afakazi, let's see it. Show me the money.
Fantastic.
More good damage. Making plays happen with this gold AUG right now. Afakazi looking for more.
Oh, getting shot up by the pump.
116
And
total health. Trying to get the build up high.
Unfortunately, that other player is getting just the slight advantage, but finally getting high ground, and instead of trying to push for another kill, he's resetting back, taking some drink.
He's running low on mats, though. This is actually going to get very scary for Afakazi. Going to drop down.
Oh, fantastic. However, the other player put in a wall just before. Oh, no, that's...
Oh, that
fantastic.
was so close.
That was super close, yeah. But now getting a lot more mats to get able to get back in the fight, and he needs to opt to... Oh, he needs to
got no room for
really,
error right
really...
now. Oh, no.
Oh, the fish saved his life. But he really, really is in a bad situation.
He's near
at
the circle,
moment.
though. So
yeah,
he's
near the circle, but he's also near, like, 4 other teams, 3 other teams, trying to push himself out of the storm, and successfully does so. Very, very cautious, trying to push back in to...
and remember when he had no mats?
Yeah, now he has so many mats from that other player, having all maxed out mats and stuff like that from that other player.
Afakazi with his 2nd kill there, now looking to add to that total. 7 players on the server. He's looking for some damage long range. Gets 24 there with the AUG. He's got plenty of ammo on it as well, so he can fire at will.
But it doesn't fire at that fast of a range. So if he's getting caught in a skirmish with it, it's not going to do too good. However, he does have that purple pump out and is going over for this next build. Unfortunately, getting caught by his own builds and still getting high ground. Fantastic build pace from Afakazi.
Again, trying to maintain high ground. Going to hop on top of this player, looking to break the build and get down low.
Still not too sure how to break because he does not have any material breakers right now. His AUG is more of like a picking players from a further range, and the pump is mainly for editing battles instead of breaking down mats. But taking so much damage, needing to reset back and going into an unexpected place. However, still being scouted out by that other player.
Afakazi's in so much trouble right now. He's just trying to retreat as best he can, throw his builds behind him, slow down this player who's just trying to pressure him. He doesn't have time. He has the minis, but he doesn't have the opportunity to use them. He's going to try and drop
hit
out
of the air with the common tactical shotgun. We're still going to game number 2.
Yep.
That was so close. Both players not really getting that many kills off of it. He couldn't really punish Go to Bed Triggered for dying very, very early, and instead, you know, got only 2 kills. This is still a very, very close game. 2 kills doesn't mean anything when you could land right next to a bot or land right next to a player that doesn't know how to play.
Yeah, and especially Go to Bed Triggered with how skilled he is. We saw him get 12 kills earlier on in the night, so we know he could pop off, and he just needs one game to do it too. You know, you really cannot rest on your laurels here. So if you're off Akasi, you know, it's like we talked about earlier when Ryan was down 1-0. The lead is so small, you cannot trust that. So Afakasi really needs to play this next game like it's tied, because it nearly is, and really try and build on that lead. And he's going to have a tough task ahead of him because Go to Bed Trigger is going to be hot on his tail. And as long as he doesn't, you know, kind of run into the unfortunate circumstances he did in this last game, he's going to be trying to chase down Afakasi as quickly as possible. They're getting ready to hop into the battle bus here for the final game of the second game, I should say, of this winner's finals.
Potentially,
we've had no tiebreakers yet today on stream, but you never know. These are 2 good players, and maybe they give our first one of the day.
Exactly.
What do you guys think? Let's hear it in chat. What do you guys got? Does Afakasi finish off the win with a 2-0 lead? Does Go to Bed Trigger come back and win, or do we go to a
Bed Trigger, 2 for Afakasi?
Or you could just type their name.
That's too long. I'm a gamer. Instead of typing out U, I press the letter U.
I don't know.
Hey,
we'll find out.
Kathy, I think I'm coming down with some sort of sickness because I'm lacking in vitamin U. Oh. Get it? Because that's a letter on the keyboard also. I'm scared for my life, and I really want to see Afakasi close out this game because he should be rewarded for Go to Bed Triggered, you know, basically going down super early, but this is definitely a doable comeback.
Afakasi is going to get the early tack as well as the green AR. Hunting for some more loot here. Going to get the big pot. Solid start. He's immediately going to take it. He's just going to take that 50 shields right now. Not going to wait to find the minis. And we'll see a player dropped with him in Misty Meadow. So we'll see if he plays aggressively to hunt down that kill.
Exactly. He really needs to hunt them down to catch them before they get any substantial materials. And then this is actually in the point of the match where we really see the better player with gunplay comes out, whereas for mid game, it's the better player with build play
Here comes the pressure.
He's out of bullets. Just unfortunately doesn't get the quick rundown right now. He's a little too scared. He does not want to lose any part of his shields and stuff like that because he knows this player most likely has a duo partner coming in clutch anytime.
Afakasi playing, or Go to Bed Triggered, I should say, playing this actually really conservatively.
Yeah, he doesn't want to lose anything because he knows this other player is going to have a teammate somewhere, and if he takes way too much damage from this first player, he might get, you know, destroyed by the second player. It's kind of like in a boss rush. If you lose like a lot of significant damage to that first boss, the second boss is instantly gonna dome you. But coming out on top, Afakasi getting on the board. No rest.
Go to Bed Triggered.
Yeah, no rest between all these kills. No rest.
No rest between sets.
Yeah, no rest between this and no rest between any of these sets. Basically, we're basically at the gym right now. He's getting that bread. He's getting that grind. And he sees his next victim.
He is yeeting that yeast.
Exactly. But fantastic.
Oh.
Getting 2 fantastic shots out. The other player does not have any shields, and he has sub 100 HP. Afakasi has 150.
Go to Bed Triggered.
I mean, yeah, Go to Bed Triggered. I mean, both of them are very good players. Getting that 2 pellet hit. Surprised this other opponent isn't resetting back to neutral to try to find more band-aids.
Ooh, more damage there.
Oh,
that's
fantastic
the
knock, but that wasn't the... Oh, there's a lot of explosives.
Down to 35 health.
Yep.
Go to Bed Triggered's actually in trouble here. He got his second kill.
Go to Bed Trigger trying to get out of dodge, trying to get over to the other side, building, and trying to drink more drink.
He's got some
Fantastic.
grape drink.
He's going to try to quickly bandage up this 10 seconds. This other player not opting to hunt him down and allowing him to get back up to 150 HP, looking very, very good to take this fight. Go to bed Trigger looking very, very clean in this game number 2 already, tying up the kills and finding his next victim.
Go to bed Triggered Willie, kind of walking on the knife's edge right now. He's looking for this next kill. He's willing to be patient.
Oh, he's getting pressured by rockets and
that's the third
fantastic
kill.
gunplay. Yeah, that's a 3 very, very fantastic kills back to back to back. No rest between kills, actually. Thank you, 24-Hour Fitness.
Shout out.
Yeah,
to our sponsor.
but that was so clean. Instead of trying to push in and trying to like instantly blow the trigger on that player, trying to catch the kill before anything could happen, he opted to reset neutral using a lot of his resources beforehand to prepare himself for the oncoming enclave of people. Fantastic. Back to 150 health. I don't know. He's been below 100, like back down to his original health so many times, but he's always been able to get back to 150 health. This guy's luck is immaculate. But
Immaculate luck. I like it.
Yeah, but getting back, a AUG opts for the more further range fights, wanting to use his tack a little bit more. But again, he does not have any shield break, not shield breakers, map breakers. Oh, fantastic.
What a
Where are you going?
snipe from Go to Bed Triggered. That's his 4th kill of the game.
It's already two kills above Afakazi. That early lead in game number 1 doesn't mean anything when this guy could, you know, basically kill half the map. He's basically John Wick, who touched his dog, you know? Yo, speaking of, like, other really cool peoples, like, what do you think of, like, who do you think would win, Rambo or John Wick?
I've never seen a Rambo movie, and I've never seen John Wick, so I know they're pretty tough, but I don't have any background info to support my...
Oh,
what?
Excuse me? Hello, he's been killing everybody this game, up 3 kills against Afakazi. Afakazi, where did your lead go?
It evaporated into thin air as soon as Go to Bed Trigger
Got
dropped onto the server
snapped
in
out
this
of
game.
existence.
Just like that.
A small price to pay.
Go to Bed Trigger now feeling very comfortable. He is right in the zone right now, just cleaning up Misty Meadows, continuing
Continuing
to
his
loot
raid.
up and get ready.
He is looking very, very on pace to make it to mid. This is already mid game, but he's already looking very, very good to make it to like later mid game with the things that he has.
He's going late game, baby. He's going full late game. 31 players left on the server. He's going to push north into the zone right now, throw out some rockets, maybe spotting a player up here.
No, probably just trying to blow up a few trees, trying to get up there, trying to make some room for his push onto just, you know, more room to try to explore. What? Oh, he has really good eyesight.
He didn't get a kill, but
yeah, but he did find all that stuff on the ground. Maybe that player disconnected. Maybe that player's internet went out. Maybe, you know, the internet service provider is just like, I don't think you should, you know, I think you should give Go to Bed Trigger this good stuff.
his ISP went, you don't want to fight this guy. I'm just going to disconnect you. It's cool.
Exactly. But very, very good eyesight. And we see Afakazi in very, very big trouble, already at half HP in a firefight. Or actually, no, just got out of a firefight and actually stuck in the storm. You see his HP part ticking down
slowly.
little by little. Opposite. Keep going out. We still see Afakazi in the storm, actually, whenever Go to Bed Trigger taps out real fast. Make the jump! Oh. 0 out of 10 did not make the ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames just get higher.
What is up, Mr. Boo Radley? This is we're doing good. We're just chilling,
Yeah,
enjoying this match. Winners finals out in Spokane Valley between Go to Bed Triggered and Afakasi. We're having a good time. It's been a fun cast tonight. Having a good time. I love that edit too that they did with with Shrek. Have you ever seen that video with that song?
Yes, I actually have. I was like
actually
thinking.
great.
I was thinking back in my meme database. You have a meme database, right?
Yep.
Everybody has a database for everything. But getting into this, he opts to instantly go into the circle, wanting to instantly fight people instead of.
Do a barrel roll.
It's actually an aileron roll. I watched that one YouTuber that does theories. Who is he again? Jimi Hendrix. I know Jimi Hendrix is a musician, so it's just a joke. Please laugh at my jokes. But
Please
getting back,
make funny jokes.
but getting back into this, he has more than enough mats to go through like 3 to 4 fights, and actually puts up the danger sign, knowing that some player died and maybe somebody else is looking for him. He's looking very, very good with these 3 guns, but
Does Afakasi really have no kills in this game?
exactly, he's been at half HP for a long, long time right now. He's just on the border and actually takes a fat hit. Afakasi in a very dangerous situation right now. He's actually back to the storm against another player.
No, Afakasi, is he going to go down?
Afakasi is going to go down, yes. And that is
no,
he has the Band-Aids.
He's so
He
far
has
away
the
though.
Band-Aids.
This is it. This has got to be it. Afakasi got a 3rd kill, but there's no way. Bandage.
He's dead.
Yeah,
He's dead.
Watch that.
He's dead. And Go to Bed Trigger wins the set.
That is it.
Yeah, Go to
That's
Bed
the
Trigger's
finish.
just like, hey, you died, right, bro?
What's up, dude?
Yo, what's up, bro? Are you salty again?
How did that storm taste?
Probably not good. I'm pretty
He
sure
said,
that's like
dude, you could
acid
just
rain.
go to bed triggered, bro.
Yeah, exactly. But playing out this game with his 5 kills, he just made that super good comeback just in the second game. That's why you can't let up even if you have a lead since the first game, because new game, new me, Unfortunately, missing that first shot. Go to Bed Triggered, following this one player. Fantastic hit, 105. That's already all his HP gone, plus a little bit more from him hitting the AUG shot. And pushing, the other player resetting back to neutral, sipping a little bit on his drinks, and getting shot up from the tower. Unfortunately for him, he has no breakers such as grenades, launchers, or submachine guns to try to break all these different foundations.
He's trying to get up behind this player, see if he can.
He's trying to figure out his surroundings, figure out where all these players that took pot shots at him that he saw earlier are, because the one thing that you need in these types of games is knowledge of your surroundings and just knowledge of things. That's why we're with UCI with their esports. If you want to learn about esports, head over to UCI. I think
Their esports management course.
Their esports management course. Because knowledge wins games, just like how knowledge wins in life. Getting back into this, just rotating around the map, getting on top and not seeing those 2 players ever again. I think they're just resetting back to neutral, trying to recoup themselves, and seeing if Go to Bed Trigger does have a duo partner, because despite him still being a solo player, everybody's going to try to treat him like a duo player, because who ranks up with duo in a solo game? Or who ranks up solo in a duo game?
And then Go to Bed Trigger just going to try and hit him with the up smash.
Smash out of shield.
Yep. Go for the ledge guard.
He's
him
like
off stage.
He can't find these 2 people that he's shooting at, and instead opts to go over to the circle because
not
he
gonna
knows.
touch my Smash references.
I am not going to touch your
What?
Smash references at the
You're
moment.
the Smash caster.
I know I'm the Smash caster.
It's right in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, dude. Step into the chicken coop with Chicken Cup. Hey. But getting over to Timber 10. That reminds me of Burning Man. Have you ever been to that?
I have never been to Burning Man.
I've never been to Burning Man too, but I saw it on American Dad though. Where Haley went to Burning Man once and started protesting.
There you have it, folks.
Yep.
Go to bed triggered. He knows he's got the win. He's just
messing
firing
around.
off.
Yeah, he's just like, all right,
He's
I'm
looking
gonna
for more
have
kills.
to wait a while until the grand finale, grand finals. Go to bed triggered, giving us a show. Exactly, a show. 360 no scope. I can't get 360s like down, even with aim assists in like Call of Duty and stuff. Oh yeah, speaking of which, what's like your favorite like shooter like of all time? Not like franchise, of like singular games and stuff like that.
It's either Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 or Halo 3. I would probably lean more towards Halo 3.
For me, I would say it was either Call of Duty Black Ops, the original Call of Duty Black Ops, because that was my first like real shooter game that I played, or actually Battlefield 3. I spent so much time on Battlefield 3.
Never gotten into the Battlefield games.
Yeah,
Not my
it
cup
was
of tea.
it was very, very revolutionary for me because I always played on like arcade shooters like Call of Duty and stuff, and having that super huge map even on PS3 and stuff like that. Oh, he was so lucky. But yeah, I grew up on that type of stuff, and I really like the different type of perks that you could like, you know, revive your teammates. You could go around, do a lot of stuff. But fantastic tag out. He is insane.
Go to
What
bed
is this?
triggered.
He's making those two
Just
kids
styling on
actually
kids.
literally go to bed triggered right now. It's like, hey, why didn't you build anything? I know their conversation because
Why
I've
didn't you
always
build
had
anything?
that
They didn't have time.
Like, no, like, why didn't you build anything while trying to heal me, you know? But fantastic flick shots coming out to go to bed triggered, extending his lead that he doesn't even need anymore because he already won the set. Go to bed
No rest
triggered.
between sets, dude.
Exactly. Brought to you
You
by
know this.
24-Hour Fitness.
He's going for the victory. Oh, let's see if he can finish this winner's final off with a victory.
Yeah, there's 7 people left, and he has 7 kills.
He's going Salt Bay all over Afakasi's wound right now.
You know, rubbing salt in an open wound?
Hurts a lot.
Yeah, exactly. He's basically like creating like a lotion made out of salt and just like rubbing it on like every single part of his open wound.
That's what I was saying. He's going Salt Bay on Afakasi right now.
No, that's
He's
different. That's
sprinkling
sprinkling
salt
salt.
all
I
over
mean
his
like
wound.
lathering salt.
Whatever. Semantics.
Exactly. But showing people his very, very good gunplay coming out right now. Third partying this individual player right now. Knowing that they have their backs to the storm, that they have to actually push forward into Go to Bed Trigger's line of sight. Looking very, very clean. Reloading all of his guns. Oh, fantastic.
Oh, good damage.
That's really reminiscent. Oh, fantastic knock, too. That's really reminiscent of the old Call of Duty instant switch into, like, you know, sniping tactics. But fantastic tagging his teammate. This is a very rough spot for this other team, but fantastic. Afakazi downing 2 players, trying to find both of their teammates' solo players now.
Oh,
Fantastic.
man.
That's a double feed. Could he find the triple feed?
Make that
No,
another
he made
3
that another
kills for Go to
triple.
Bed
Yeah.
Triggered.
He's actually in the storm a little bit, trying to get this player, rotating out of the storm a little bit too fast.
4 players on the server. One of them is Go to Bed Triggered, and he is popping off right now. He's got 10 kills to his name. He's looking
to third party this individual player, I believe.
trying to get in here with the tack. Looking to build up high on the edge of the storm.
Oh,
One
fantastic.
shot lands.
Shot 54% HP lost, or 54 damage, and fantastic kill
make it
coming up
number
from
11.
Afakasi. Yeah, 11 kills coming out from the singular game, resetting back to neutral, getting more shield, and actually replenishing all of his resources that he just used in that fight.
Rockets coming in.
3 more players, one of which is...
It's got to be another duo, I would
Yeah,
imagine.
this is going to be another duo. He does see the rocket launcher coming at him at literally 2 miles an hour. Now he just needs to play the long-range game. Sees his opponent
damage.
trying to push up for that crate, being a little bit more greedy.
Yeah, it's
and is
definitely
able-
a duo.
Yeah, and he's able to just kind of play, hey, your friend is trying to get this crate. I'm gonna pot shot him, and the other character, the other person, is actually waiting to pressure go to bed trigger a lot more.
Just
All
using these rockets to blow up all of his builds, trying to force him to waste a lot of mats. The one good thing, he's sitting on nearly 900 metals. So there's still a ton of resources here for go to bed triggered, so he can bide his time here, looking for these snipes, not getting them quite yet, but he's got plenty of health right now and still sitting on some minis as well.
Exactly. And he knows that these other players, they're just wasting all their resources right now, trying to waste his resources. I believe that was the last grenade.
Shots.
And both players, oh, that was not his last grenade. They're still chucking so many explosives. They've got to run out of them soon because you can only hold, what, 10 grenades? Go to bed triggered using
okay, now those resources are actually starting to dwindle. The mats
What is with all of these? How many grenades were those? But getting hit up by some grenades, fortunately not hitting
this
his
is actually really
regular
bad.
HP. Yeah.
They've got the zone. Go to bed triggered is running out of mats here, and he hasn't really been able to close the gap.
Exactly.
He
only
wants
has
that close
about
range fight, but
200.
good snipe. Now's your opportunity. You got to close the gap here.
Exactly. He has to reset back to neutral to actually heal up, or else he's gonna die. And actually, fantastic rush up, but actually cannot get anything done at the moment. Getting way too.
Ooh, good damage. Able to break the shields.
64 damage. This is
Can he finish it off? Good shot from up high. He's using the AUG. He's taking so much damage. Though. He's down to 6.
Oh,
he gets the knock though.
6 damage.
He needs these minis.
Exactly. Fantastic patience. That other player.
Oh, the finish!
Royale. Victory Royale. The first one we've seen actually today, tonight.
What a way to close out the day. Go to bed triggered.
Sitting on 6 HP and going over to Roseville now.
We're going to Roseville. We're not quite done yet, folks.
Let's go.
Let's get into the game. Over to Roseville to Zerfix and Clapped in the losers finals. It's game number 2, and Zerfix, surprisingly, down right now. He had a huge game earlier in the day that we got to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll see what he can do here, down 3-1, heading into game 2. He's heading into Salty Springs.
Opting to go for the super populated area. This is this is a very big make or break strategy, trying to opt in for instant guns and instant wins. Just grabbing everything, trying to look for the roof players. Oh, the other player has a shotgun, and unfortunately, his huge gamble. His huge gamble, unfortunately, you know,
didn't pay off.
Yeah, did not pay off. He basically went to the casino and lost everything in blackjack. Clapped winning this game and actually getting a kill for his troubles and moving on in the grand finals. I feel like he's going to disconnect. No, he's going to play this one out.
He might as well.
Exactly. This is a little bit of a break before, you know, going into the grand final, except for him in Roseville, you know. So, who knows? Getting shot up right now. That's so much damage. 42 health right now.
Oh, that's a spaz. That's a gold pump.
What do you think is in those slurp juices?
I don't know.
But
something delicious.
You know what else?
Maybe it's some like Mountain Dew.
Hey, that's some really. You know they have like Count Chocula and like Blueberry. That's kind of like what if Mountain Dew?
It's just like liquid Blueberry.
Yeah, exactly. What if they do that? What if they? I don't know. Having like funny names. I love funny names. But my name is serious. Chicken Cup is serious.
Yeah?
Yeah. What about you, Yasuo?
It's as serious as your socks.
Yeah,
they're very spicy.
They're hot. They're red hot chili peppers.
Red hot chili peppers.
I got the hey-oh.
Is my name serious? That's what you were asking?
Yeah. Yasuo.
No. Yeso was a random term that one of my fraternity brothers came up with, and then one day he just called me that, and it stuck. And now all of them call me that. My roommate calls me that. And my coworkers here sometimes call me that. It depends. Some of them do, some of them don't.
It's pretty good.
It's random.
It's pretty good.
We're going to get ready, though. We're going to hang around for just one more match, guys. We got Roseville's Grand Finals coming to you in just a moment here. We're going to see our top 2 players out there duking it out. Sadly, Zerfix out for the day, but we will close the day with one more match for you folks. Thanks so much for sticking around with us all throughout the day. It's been an absolute blast. We've seen a lot of great Fortnite tonight, and we'll close it out with another great match here. Do want to remind you guys, if you want more information about Fortnite Frenzy, maybe some of the other leagues, and anything else going on here at Esports Arena, make sure to hit the link at the bottom of your screen right now. esportsarena.com/Walmart can give you all the information that you guys need about all of our weekly leagues and everything else we got going on here. And come on, say hello sometimes, especially if you're local to our Santa Ana location. Come and see me. I'm here just about every day of the week. Honestly, they can't get rid of me no matter how hard they try. Come out and say hello. Maybe come in for Wednesday night fights. Come, participate in a late night league. Maybe get on stream. Or if you're local to one of our other locations, you guys can hit. I'm actually going to do it right now.
Yeah, do it.
If you guys are in chat and you're local to one of those locations right there, Orange County, Oakland, Roseville, Spokane, Colorado Springs, Tulsa, and Fort Worth, go in and check it out. We would love to meet you guys. Our staff is wonderful, and they love getting to work with you guys. Yes, they are. Yep. And also, don't forget the fact that very, very soon that locations command will actually add Kansas City and Nashville.
Yeah, Kansas City and Nashville. Mm-hmm. Nashville, Tennessee. I knew that from the Animaniacs song of, what's it called? States and Capitals. I actually failed that test. Like, my teachers were so disappointed in me when I failed the States and Capitals test.
That's a hard test. Come on.
What,
just
they
like,
literally have
what else do I need to know? I need to know Sacramento and Washington, D.C. Those are the capitals that I need to know. The rest don't matter. West Coast, best coast. Come on. Right?
Everybody's going to be flaming you.
Flame me all you want. West Coast, best coast, baby.
When they see you in, like, when they see this production and they're like in the Esports Arena in Oakland, they're just like, hey man, what are you trying to say here?
Oakland's on the West Coast.
I mean,
and they have the same capital.
I mean north.
Why would they be mad at that? They're gonna be like, yeah, West Coast, best coast.
I thought you said something about SoCal. I'm not sorry about that.
I mean, we can get into that too. I mean, I'm gonna take SoCal over NorCal any day of the week, but Colin might disagree with me.
A lot of people. That's a lot of fighting words. Like.
Come on, let's go. You want some?
You can't do this on Fortnite Frenzy. This is a family stream.
Let's go.
I'm a family friendly caster here.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll fight you in Fortnite. Because I'm not actually gonna physically drop the gloves with anybody.
Exactly.
I'm a soft boy. I'm a soft hockey boy.
Yo, have you watched Wipeout?
Like the game show?
Yeah.
Yes, I've watched Wipeout.
All right, what do you think is like more funny, Wipeout or American Ninja Warrior when somebody messes up?
I'm more an MXC guy. Most Extreme Elimination Challenge. You ever seen that show on Spike?
No, I have not.
Okay, look up any of you guys on YouTube. Look up MXC. It was basically Spike TV. I think it was Spike that created the show. Basically took a wacky Japanese game show
Like
and then dubbed English commentators over it and like English voice actors for the people and just did like really weird stuff, and like the commentators are super silly because they're not actually trying to translate what they're saying. They're just trying to make up funny stuff over it, and it's actually a hysterical show. It's really good. I cannot recommend it enough. They actually have like full episodes on YouTube. It's really, really funny. I cannot recommend it
I'd want to watch that. It sounds like kind of like my type of casting style.
It's so great. It's so funny. It's such a silly and goofy show, and they always set it up like, oh, this week it's the they'll have like two teams, and they'll just make up two random things. It's like we have dog lovers versus cat lovers this time, like the feline friendlies and all this stuff, and it's super silly stuff, and they all the like banter between the teams is all geared around that. It's a weird show, but it's really funny. I used to watch that when I was a kid.
Yeah, I don't know. When I was a kid, it was kind of weird. My sisters would always get the TV remote and stuff like that, so they'd kick me off of like playing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
I
and stuff
always
like
had that too, but it was my little brother.
Yeah, my oldest sister
Totally
always
unfair.
had that, and she was just like, "Hey, let's watch this," and then Ridiculousness would be on. So like, there's that. Either that,
Da-da-da-da-da.
yeah, Ridiculousness and like Fear Factor, and like,
I never was a big Fear Factor fan.
I
Joe
mean,
Rogan's pretty cool though.
I mean, Fear Factor. It's like she watched it, and then like instantly when it got to bugs, she's like, "No, we're gonna go to this thing. We're gonna go to SpongeBob." I was like, "Yay, SpongeBob!" But I was really sad because.
Are you ready, kids?
Yeah, no, I'm not ready because I was still playing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. You know, she told me to get off, and I was like on, I believe, Volvagia, the second boss, and then
Okay.
she didn't know, or she didn't really care that I was playing, and she switched the TV on and stuff like that, and I'm just like, what the heck, man? I was playing against a boss.
You're really harshing my vibe right now, sis.
Yeah, and then like I'm pretty sure like something happened and the game reset, and I'm just like, all right, at least I saved before Volvagia, right? I did not. I had to go all the way through Hyrule Fields plus that whole temple
Yikers.
again. Yikers, baby.
I'm sorry. It's really
I'll never
tough.
get that time back. What's your favorite Zelda game?
What's my Breath of the Wild? I was never a Zelda fan growing up,
Okay.
but Breath of the Wild, that's some next level stuff right there. That's one of my top 5 favorite games of all time.
Okay.
So, what about you? Are you an Ocarina guy?
I'm a Minish Cap type of person.
Minish Cap, okay.
Yeah, I really like the Game Boy ones just because a lot of the times, like, I'm pretty sure everybody does this where you're just laying in bed and you have like your DS out or like your Game Boy SP out and you're just like, hey, I'm playing, and then your mom like barges in and you're just like, are you asleep? And then you're just like,
He's
oh,
under the pillow. You're gonna pretend
no,
like you're asleep.
I'm asleep. And
Even
then
though she 100% knows you're awake.
yeah,
she can hear
she
you,
like
breathing
takes
heavy
off
and
my
stuff.
pillows and stuff. She's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Mom, I'm sleeping. Come on, man, don't do this. We have school tomorrow morning at 8:00." But yeah, I love the Minish Cap. I love the Pokemon games and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And like back then, having those super small like handhelds and stuff like that that don't require that much power, it just makes you appreciate how much sprite art like artwork really is, because there's a difference between the 3D models of like, you know, the 3DS and like the PSPs and stuff like that, and the really good 2D pixel art models like on the Game Boys and the Neo Geos. And
Old school.
I forgot the I forgot which what the Sega one is. It's not the Genesis. It's and it's not the Master System. It's their portable one. Game Gear.
Yeah, the old Sega. Dude, I had one of those actually.
You got a Game Gear?
I had. So it wasn't like one that my parents bought for me. I think. I can't remember where we got it, but I didn't get one like brand new. But I used to have Sonic, and
Eggman's Mean Bean Machine.
no, I had what was that? Like Echo the Dolphin. I had like one of
Oh,
those
I
games
know
on
Echo
there.
the Dolphin.
Dude, that one was so hard. I never knew what to do.
It's because like you
I
had
couldn't
to,
figure that game out. Like Sonic was straightforward. Like get to the end of the level. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's pretty straightforward. But Echo was so confusing.
you had to get all the dolphins. You had to go like above, get air and stuff, like swim through rings. I don't know. Echo the Dolphin was pretty ahead
That was
of its
hard,
time. Yeah.
man. And it wasn't like it was not. I don't know. I didn't feel like it was pretty. I don't feel like it was friendly at all to like a new player. I'm like, what do
Yeah.
I do? Where do I go?
Oh yeah, favorite like puzzle thing, because like there's like what the Yoshi's Cookie puzzle. There's Dr. Mario. There's Eggman's Mean Bean Machine. There's Puyo Puyo. There's Tetris and stuff like that. There were so many puzzle games back then. Which one was your favorite?
Puzzle games. Puzzle games weren't really my cup of tea. Cullen
There
says
was
Puzzle
yeah,
Fighter.
Puzzle
I've
Fighter
never played
2 was so good because there's different combos that you could get and stuff like that. But so you weren't really a puzzle person, but like what would you say like if somebody literally said you have to play this puzzle right now or else you're going to like, you know, not eat for a week or something like that?
I mean, I'll play the puzzle game.
No,
like,
just like any
I'm
puzzle
a big
game.
boy. I need my food. You know.
Exactly. So what puzzle game?
I didn't really play puzzle games. That's my point. Like I can't give you an answer if I
Oh,
didn't play
okay.
them.
All right. Mine would be I'm not sure if this would count, but it was actually Bubble Bobble.
Bubble Bobble. Okay.
Yeah, like the one with the dragon just like shoots it, because
Yeah.
I used to go to
I mean,
like
I would
yeah.
play those at like the arcade sometimes.
I actually never went to a lot of arcades growing up.
There were a few. There was like a Fuddruckers near where I grew up where we would go sometimes after football games, or like I consider Dave and Buster's is like sort of like an arcade, though. I feel like
Not really.
I
It's
feel like
more
Dave and Buster's
amusement.
because it's so geared around like they want to get you to play more to get tickets and stuff, so you can try and go get prizes, and that's like their hook. That
Yeah.
like they don't get like classic arcade kinds of games in there.
Yeah, that's why like I really like Round 1 and stuff because they have classic arcade games
Yeah.
of the new age. But I still really miss wanting to play like the old Kingdom Fighters. I really wanted to grow up in that time a little bit because right now when me trying to play like a new game, I'm already super spoiled with like, oh hey, I could just do these really messy Dragon Punch commands and it works and stuff like that.
Are you a Terry Bogard minion? No.
I am not a Terry Bogard main. I am a diehard Pit main.
Okay.
Well, actually,
I mean, your Halloween costume would agree.
yeah, exactly. So Pit in Smash Ultimate, Smash 4,
Okay.
Falco in Brawl,
Okay.
Sheik in Melee, and Sheik in Project Melee, and Fox in Captain Falcon in 64.
Okay.
So I play all of them. I compete in all of them. Not good in all of them. I'm only good in some of them.
Is Ultimate your best title?
That's arguable because I'm able to get a lot of really good things in Melee, but I don't have the results to back it yet. So based on the results, I would say Ultimate's my best one.
Okay.
Because I went to those ones the most. And
But if you feel like let's say over the next 3 months, you go to 3 events for each game a month. You could do 3 Melees and 3 Ultimates this month.
Yep.
Same for the next 2 after. Do you feel like Melee would be your better after those 3 months?
No, it would be Ultimate.
You really okay?
Yeah, because Melee requires a lot of different tech skills in different situations. It gives a lot more options, whereas for Ultimate, it's kind of a little bit more like slower pace, and it gives me time to think. I'm more of like a thinking, analytical type of player, as you can see from like my commentary and stuff like that. So like sometimes it's like super random. It's like, oh hey, random move out there to like catch you off guard, and then I go back to very like analytical type of play.
Okay.
Like how do you play in like your main game, League of Legends? Are you more of like an analytical type of player, or are you more like a fight 24/7, or like?
No, I always feel like I kind of always settle into a middle ground. Like I'm kind of like a read and react kind of player. Like people always ask, when you're looking for new duo partners, the question like you always get asked originally, when you are like a support, is they're always like, oh, are you like aggressive or passive? And I'm like, I'm in the middle. I try to read the situation. Like, do we have a lead? Can we play with it? Let's go for it. If not,
You
play
don't
back.
have to go for it. You don't want to take the unnecessary risk. But there's going to be top players that take unnecessary risks that always work out, and there's going to be players that never takes risk at all, but somehow clutches the game every single time.
Exactly. So
But,
you never know. I kind of walk that kind of knife's edge there in the middle. But apologies, folks. I know we were talking about closing out with our Roseville Grand Final, but looks like there's kind of some technical difficulties going on over there.
Sorry.
We're taking a little too long here, so we're actually going to close things out here for week number 6. We appreciate everybody coming out to join us. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Hope you guys enjoyed the games. Big shout out to all of our players and staff at our esports arena locations across the country. We appreciate all the work you guys are putting in, coming out and playing and running these tournaments. It's an absolute blast, and you make our jobs really easy. But we're going to close it out, guys, here. Thank you so much, Chicken Cup, for coming back again doing Fortnite with me. It's always a blast to work with you.
Thank you also for, commentating with me too, for putting up with me.
It's a good time. He's fun, right? We like him. I like Chicken Cup. But that's going to do it for us, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure to tune in next week for Late Night League, Fortnite Frenzy, all that good stuff as we get ready for our grand finals coming 2 weeks from now. But for myself, Chicken Cup, everybody on the live broadcast crew, I want to thank you so much for joining us this week, and we'll see you again next time.
Like blueberry, that's kind of like if
It's just like liquid blueberry.
yeah, exactly. What if they do that? What if they? I don't know.